Welcome to Tales and Taverns, your favorite Saturday morning program where a bunch of homies get around and play some Dungeons and Dragons. I am your host and dungeon master, Justin Cheech Gartenfeld. And here's the homies back for episode 13. We have dealt with some personal issues, so we haven't had a lot of time to stream and everything because there's a lot of stuff going on, just piling on. But we are back. We are here to play. And we are excited to jump back into what the world has to offer us. So, a couple announcements before we do start. Of course, first things first, you're still the loudest nose I've ever heard.
It's half empty by the time you
So, a couple announcements before we start. I do want to thank our sponsors at Uniquely Geek. They create amazing woodworking products such as this table, dice roller, cup holders, and some new stuff that they're bringing to the shop. So thank you so much, Uniquely Geek, for sponsoring us every week, for giving us a place to play. And we really love your products. And they're honestly like just having the battle maps inside the table and having them revealed like that is probably one of my favorite parts about playing this. Just surprise you. Like, instead of bringing it over and it all falls over, it's in one spot and then you open it up. And it's really cool. I like it a lot. Very convenient indeed.
Dungeons and Dragons players like ourselves.
And then you have the top. You can play other games. It's for
We are gamers.
Peter, we are gamers. So like it doesn't matter like you're playing TTRPGs, if you're playing board games, if you're sitting around even eating a meal. Like these tables can host any type of game or event that you are.
Put your favorite gnome on it, like this one.
Yeah, your favorite Frank Lumen statue.
I brought a gnome
Favorite
today
official
for the
Frank
gnome.
Lumen.
Coming to a shop near you.
No,
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's
really
perfect for
not.
proposing
To your wife and divorcing her as well.
Honey.
And then we also have
around,
in case you aren't aware, our official intro is out, so that's going to be playing right after I'm done here. So that's exciting. We're very excited for that. For you guys to see the new intro that our producer has created for us. Well, without further ado, I believe it is time for us to jump back into episode 13 of Elementus, The Wrath of Brotherhood. And we're back.
I'm just too shit.
So, last time we left off, let's get this ambiance.
Ooh.
You all had left the city of Freya in Gaelu, region of ice and frost, to go to Calum, the major region of air, where the king lives. Jesus.
This is horrifying.
I didn't mean to. You went to see Calum.
Just start speaking Latin.
You went to Calum through the air currents, able to fly yourself up. Mostly successful. Almost lost a couple of moose on the way as they flopped and floated through the currents. One of my favorite moments of this game. It's just the sheer thought of moose in the air.
What was her name?
I got used as a skateboard. I don't know what you're talking about. Masha.
Donut. Is it
Who?
donut?
Whose name is this?
No, it's
No, it was Masha and
Masha.
Mikos. Masha and Mikos.
I've only been here for one episode. I don't even
Um,
remember the moose's name.
So,
Is it donut?
flew up the air currents around and landed on the main continent of Aram. On this continent, the major, huge castle that belongs to King Salik Aranan is in plain view, huge spire sticking up to the sky. And as a lot of you went and spread yourselves this way to go to the town, as you went to see your home, which was being rebuilt, you had a friendly conversation with the Arakakra and the ogres that were building everything back up. Got some information, got your book back, and some of your items back, whatever was left in the house. As apparently they had gotten, for whoever the main, like, head of the housing, whatever that person is, had specifically requested for your items to be held in their reservoir until, you came and picked them up or not. But you're able to intimidate and persuade that builder to give you back your stuff. Heading back to the party, Garvin spread separately, riding on the phantom steed that you had created, going to the other side where there was a lot of lush greenery and a large waterfall that went down past wherever, you don't know where. And Garvin was able to sense this magic as he moved a boulder and found an entrance, a ladder, heading down. He climbed down the ladder and saw this long hallway full of weaponry just strewn across the walls. Taking some weapons for himself, he grabbed a dagger but didn't quite get it the way he wanted it, and the wall started to shift and move, pushing him further into the center of whatever this large area was would be. As you got a telekinetic sense, Ryak, from your horse, the rest of you head over there and descend down the ladder. Seeing, this is not familiar to you, but you see a light coming at the end, and there's something that F insignia strikes back in you, and you know exactly where you are. You run down the hall and get to the end, see a woman that looks like Athena, Grandmaster of the Sanctuary. However, her hair red, turning to blonde highlights.
Yes, very.
And her ears more pointed than the human that she is. But it is her face, and it is her demeanor, and you can tell. As the rest of you all catch up, and you see that Garvin is kind of talking to her and being alerted to her there, she sees the rest of you, sees you, and it strikes her as odd that you are alive after she watched you die. Strikes up conversation saying how all of the rest of the members had either left, died in combat, or committed suicide from not being able to handle the loss of what happened. And to make sure it was truly you and that you were strong enough to come back, she challenged you to a duel, which is where we start, as Ryak is enlarged to 18 feet tall. He is now standing with his giant sword in his hand, a shield of radiant aura surrounding him. You see Athena take out one sword and swish it in front of her. This sword that almost looks like a keyblade as it kind of goes into two, not like key parts, but where they would be located on a key, they're like sharp, like horns or fangs. Very cool blade, made completely out of gold. Just the whole thing just created out of gold. The other hand, she takes this sword. It doesn't exactly look like a sword that's physical, and it turns into this puff of orange, airy smoke. As she wields it above her head and spins around, one hand she carves the F insignia, and on the floor, this giant F lights up with gold light, and around this big area that you're in, gold kind of trims the edges as the battlefield awakens. And you see she spreads out one of her swords, and it mirrors into two separate swords on the side of that sword, and they float alongside her. So now she has one in her hand and two swords floating at her side.
Your Grandmaster's insane, you know that?
With that, I would like you all to clear the board and roll initiative for me. Just some combat music.
It's time to roll for my death, I guess.
Well, you got this as long as you use all your abilities. You should
Wait, is she attacking us with malicious and...
No, we're having fun. It's a battle for fun.
Oh, are you sure about that? One of us is gonna die.
Don't worry, guys. I'm a cleric.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I already know.
I'm gonna kill you.
Justin,
Crap,
am I cool
it's
to have
cocked.
my stuff right here?
Bro, you're full. You're totally fine. As long as it you're full. As long as it doesn't go in front of the camera, you're good.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, just roll.
8. Darn it.
Plus your dex.
That's fine.
Modifier.
Oh. That was a 5, right? Oh, wow. I grabbed the die.
that one. Don't even roll. Yeah, roll.
Do you
Just give me that last
was I at 5?
and then
Yeah, it was
I don't
5.
do that one.
Doodle
Thank you
for
for that.
doodle. Give me the
Oh.
doodle so I can freely doodle with this poodle.
That That is nice.
Dude, I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
I came up Mount Spell.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No
come
more
here,
fighting.
boy. What? You come here, boy. Come here, boy.
I'm going last.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Dang it.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess I'll die then.
You're dead. Perfect.
You better hear me quick, Larry.
Like the old man. Guess I'll
You
die.
better hear me because
You
this
got
game.
40
is
hit
So
points
we
in
have-
mine.
Hear me?
That's hot.
You better heal. You better heal me, boy.
We have. I'm gonna surprise you with this one.
Oh god.
You ready?
Yes.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm
You
ready.
have Arthur right in center,
Ooh, it's Arthur.
standing on this F that's glowing beneath you. You feel that power of Favonius Nirvana now inside of your body. Again, that you missed for so long.
Underground, by the way.
Garvin is actually in the front because he was talking to her.
Yeah, this place. Yeah.
Oh no, Garvin would be here
My man.
Underground.
next to
Oh,
him.
man.
I
Because
should've
you
been
guys are
like,
both
"Mommy?
chatting.
Mommy.
Wait, you said
Mommy,
she's
I
thick,
know.
right?
Her?
Yeah.
Kinda.
That's what I remember.
She's
yeah.
not like.
That's what I remember.
She's
That's
not
the
like.
only thing I remember.
She's not bodacious,
Alright, Bart,
but she's
you
not
know
like,
what to do.
like
Okay.
a paper thin.
Slim thick. Slim
Yeah.
thick. Yeah. Okay.
A little bit of hip going on.
Can I seduce her?
Enlargement spell.
The Grandmaster with 3 swords floating around her. Yes.
You know what? Yeah, I'll try.
I'll do it.
She has
Frog.
3 attacks a turn.
We'll do it
Front right
together.
Here.
Both natural 20s.
Here, the new Xandir mini.
Natural 20 for the natural
Brand new. You like that one?
Ooh,
Brand new
that's
Xandir
sick,
mini.
dude.
The new.
You look like Jesus.
The new cloak.
I am
thing.
Jesus.
Oh no.
His name's actually not Stanley. It's actually Jesus.
Jesus thing.
It's
I wanna
Jesus.
die. Let me
Bring him
have-
out. Bring him out. Bring him
Peter?
out. We don't care. I'm sorry. Oh, that's so scary.
Oh.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, we gonna die.
Sweet Zanlir.
No.
For fun.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
bring him out.
For
Bring him
fun.
out.
And
Bring him out. Let's see
you
him.
ready?
Let's see him.
The enlarged Ryak.
Oh my. Oh
You
shoot.
see on his head, because of Frank's
Oh.
magic, he now has this mess of vine-like hair and this wooden
Yeah, baby. Oh my God.
Don't get hit. Please don't get hit.
No.
You can't lose your
I
concentration.
literally can't lose concentration.
All
I
that
can't.
for
I
him to
can't.
lose it
I can't.
immediately.
Druid shape. That's.
I hope you lose concentration.
No, I'm literally gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit.
Yeah, just
stand behind him. Just,
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
oh my God.
give me 1 second. Let me.
That's horrifying.
I can hit her from here.
Oh, we're gonna die.
It's for fun.
This is for fun.
Just fun. We're having.
just.
We're having fun.
I'm having fun!
I'm gonna die. I don't know about you
All right,
people.
20.
That's
any,
fun to me!
any natural 20s?
No.
Any natural? Any natural ones?
No.
Okay, 25 to 20.
23.
23.
Oh, I don't know where I. Hold on.
Would you roll?
I rolled 5. What do I have
What
to
the-
add? Oh yeah.
So 19, 9, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Thank God. That's
Okay.
one. I ain't gonna die just
So
yet.
excited.
Okay, 20 through 15.
I got 18.
That's very
I
high
got,
for
I
Ryan.
got 9.
Oh, okay.
Because I have plus 0 to my dex, so I mean.
Yeah, I have plus 4 to my dex. It was a 5.
I have.
So you know.
Okay, Ryak.
So you know, I got the bottom of the barrel shrimp.
15 through 10.
I got 10.
10.
13.
13.
14.
14. What's your dex number?
It is 14.
Okay.
My movement speed's doubled.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be slower though,
Huge.
because you're giant.
But he takes
I have
giant
giant
strides.
steps.
Everything's gigantic.
Yeah, don't
And
step
then
on
you've
me.
got a
man.
13.
Yeah.
Just crush the entire party when you die. just
And you got a
just
10.
takes the entire party
You got
with
a-
him.
Yeah.
You got a
So
10.
since I've heard
She just stands there.
because I have the active.
And then you got a
I
10.
make her.
Oh, he got a 10. You got a
Yeah.
9.
I got a 9, yeah,
You can.
because I have plus
I don't
4
know how
to
it helped, but
dexterity.
I want to do it.
And then our good friend Joshua,
Yeah, I'm gonna die here soon, boys. I'm not
the
liking my
fastest
odds.
one with the lowest initiative.
I think you might as well use me for bait, boys. I don't think I'm worthy in this fight.
Anybody have a fishing pole?
Oh yes, I totally forgot. I'm sorry, I totally forgot that you exist.
Wow.
Forgot your mini.
Yeah, I just don't exist in the world. I'm just a ghost, you guys. Don't worry about it.
Excuse me.
Ooh,
Sorry.
sorry.
No, no, no.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. You know what, Justin? I'm
Ooh, it's close.
Oh.
Do the funny face.
Put your cock to the camera.
Excuse me. Circle. Druid circle.
What?
What druid circle are you?
Oh, Circle of Sports.
All right. gentlemen. Almost forgot him, but never forsaken.
Genghis Khan.
I would assume he
Joshua.
He's black.
Yeah, Genghis Khan.
I don't know.
Hey, what did she roll for initiative?
Okay, so first things first.
She
Arthur, you're
rolled
up.
1.
First.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Don't you have wings?
Yeah, I know.
Do an air attack.
No. No.
Fly up and chop her in half.
No.
When you said wings, I thought of like chicken wings.
Check my pee-pee.
Throw chicken wings at her if you're so inclined.
Eat
Yes!
my pee-pee.
Dude, now I'm
Oh.
Dude, chicken wings sounds so good.
Throw a full pizza at her if you're so inclined.
Oh,
to.
full pizza.
This one's on
I will
the
hit
house.
her with my wing blade with non-lethal damage.
You just see her start melting.
Just grab a cheeseburger. Burger bowling.
I curse it.
You rolled that really way under there.
And you're a piece of ass. I hate you.
You fool!
ooh, 12.
I thought it was 9 plus 7.
16. You get your proficiency bonus plus your dex. 17?
16.
It's
It's 9 plus
Reggie.
7, right?
No.
Or do you have the...
That does, that doesn't hit, though.
Do you remember
he's
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dice Monsters? Go! Dice roll!
But if it's not lethal, it won't matter.
You better make the most out of being enlarged, because I can't cast any spells because I have to keep concentration.
I hope you get smacked in the face by a twig, so you lose concentration.
Are you even in this fight? What are you doing?
I'm in the corner.
Why did we untie this piece of crap?
To help us.
I'm just gonna.
You better crank out some serious damage.
He's just gonna run
I'm
the
bringing
other
back
way.
those
I'll be
crocodiles.
cranking 90s.
You better crank that
You better
damage,
be
dude.
building and skrilling.
I'll just start building a hotel in the back while you guys are getting handed to you.
Alright, so.
Here's our rest spot.
And
Just
just
like-
like bonus actions that you want to endure.
Oh, extra attack,
Build a
baby.
hotel right
Oh!
Oh!
Free doodle for doodle.
Oh, like
doodle,
Zoe
doodle,
Scooby-Doo.
like a
Oh, like, where are
Could you stop rolling it under the thing?
It's the stupid map.
Nice. It's not bad.
Thank you.
I said it wrong before. I
Yeah,
said,
no, that-
give me the poodle instead of noodle.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
you fool!
Yes.
That'll do it.
You've doomed us all.
C23.
That'll do it.
That
Da-da-da-da-da.
definitely hits.
Yeah.
Nice large margin.
You're
there.
not great. Evan's angry.
You better pull out a special crit over there. You better crit attack that person.
The crit crit.
I have many.
We call every crit a crit now.
A crid.
Yeah.
You better punch a turkey so hard that it hits her and kills her on impact. You fool!
Fa la 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 la.
There's a little.
The bad 9 points of non-lethal damage.
Oh, it's just slashing,
Crit.
the magical slashing.
Crit.
Okay.
Did you lock your card?
9 points.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Always.
Okay, I sent you a text about it. I got really worried.
Yeah, no, I was right.
You
Okay.
instantly step up to her, seeing these blades and not wanting to be caught in their crossfire, and slash right at her. And she kind of backs up a little bit, but it digs into her armor, and it kind of rattles her, you know, scratching a little bit at her skin. She goes,
There, are we done now? Can we stop?
"That was pretty quick."
Yes. Now you can see. Do not fuck with me. Now can we stop?
She puts her hands up and she goes, "I just gotta make sure." And she collapses. It's your turn.
My turn. I'll walk up to... I'll take a step forward and then I'll swing my sword once across and then again like that. How far do I have to be within 20 feet?
Oh my god. You're within 20 feet? Let's see.
Yeah, and that's my attack
We have
range.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you're there already.
Okay.
You're right
I'm
on
just
top of
gonna
her.
swing and swing again.
Just make sure you don't hit Evan.
No, hit me.
How
please.
would you hit
Please end my life. I want to die.
Because it's striking straight down. I would say move to the side.
And I'll use my bonus action to cast magic weapon as well.
Move to the side.
Please.
5.
Holy moly.
17 and 19 to hit.
19 hits. 17 barely misses.
Murdered that
He
man.
hates me.
I'm going to invoke nat 1 so we can hit me.
D10 and a D4. 9.
Crid just says, "I don't care about lethal damage." Shit. He swings his giant sword.
17 damage.
Chops her in half.
17 damage?
Yes.
Is that with anything added or just?
Yes, so it's gonna be 9 plus 3 plus 5, so 17 magical slashing.
Okay.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration? No, he already cast his attack, right?
Yeah, well, it's not your turn. You have to do it on your turn.
You, have to you give it on your turn.
Okay,
as
my
well.
17
bad.
points of
Yeah, no,
magical
you're good.
slashing.
Yes. I
I
hope
just
she's not
randomly
resistant
roll.
to magical slashing.
And did you
Watch her.
did you jump any divine smite in there?
I just want my
She's just invincible.
wife. Wait, I don't have a wife.
And then I'm gonna take a
I don't
step
have a wife
back.
this time.
Go ahead. Sip yourself. 5.
I have a fling.
Just one step is like 18 feet.
Awesome.
I have a relationship.
Athena's turn.
And ready myself.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
She claps.
End my life.
She kind of like takes her butt of her sword and claps it into her hand.
Yes. And she claps my cheeks.
I was just about
She
to
sends
say.
one sword 5 feet in her right here.
Oh no.
Stick
One
it
sword's
inside me.
Gonna come right here.
Please.
Actually, gonna stay right here.
He means through
One-
his gut, people.
2 swords are gonna strike
Yes.
at you. One of them's gonna strike at you.
No.
At me?
All of them at me.
We gotta salvage this.
Triple extra attack, baby.
You feeling okay, man?
Do it.
Okay.
No. I'm really not. But that's okay. It's still fun.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. It's
We're not gonna
No,
win.
no.
We're gonna
It's
die. All
gonna
of us are
be
gonna
okay. Yes, it is. I'm gonna make sure.
That's my range on my.
It's
I
okay.
forgot to write it down.
Question: how long does actor last?
Forever.
You can just do it.
Oh,
Just a feat.
That's
You
like
just have
I
it.
dealt with
feats are
old
forever.
people
You,
all
that's just
last
something you can do.
Okay, so
all right.
she's going to make her first strike with her bonded blade, is what it's called,
And she'll bind me.
against Garvin.
Ooh.
I can't.
This is to show you not to step where you're not belonging.
I'm here!
Not you.
Oh.
She was looking at him.
It's like
It's okay.
That's going to be a 16 on the die to hit you.
16 on the
So if you
die.
need more, that's going to be a 21.
Armor class. Ace. Oh, so
But
I'm
they
done.
are my friends.
You got 13.
I have 13.
Oh, you're done. Don't even look at me anymore.
Oh
no. Are we gonna have to resurrect him?
No, it's okay.
It's only one attack. You
No,
won't
I'm
go down.
dead.
One attack.
There's no
One
way.
One of
Just
these.
dies.
Um,
Did you change
She's not
all
gonna do
34?
34.
Oh, you're lucky. Rolled low as possible. That's 6 points of damage.
So 1 plus 5.
You got
So it's a
lucky.
plus 5
She
for
could've
hit
one
and a plus
crit
5 for
killed you.
damage. And then it's gonna be
Oh wait, no, that would have been a 26. I'm sorry to hit. Not a 20. not
You
a
literally
20.
hit twice his AC. Like double
No, I know.
his AC.
I just want to let him know.
I will.
So what
She
did she
doesn't
do?
have
So
to-
what
she
did she
doesn't
hit me
have to
for?
screw
Only
6
6
damage.
points.
No,
Oh,
6
okay,
points of
that's
damage.
what the 6 was.
No,
Okay.
no,
And
no.
then
you're
the 2 of them, and then
thought
she
you
looks
said
at you,
26 like
Arthur,
damage.
and she goes, and you, right where you belong, back home.
I'm sorry, I was just.
He's
looking
coming
at-
with us.
He's coming with us.
he's
We'll see
ours
about
now.
that.
I have no say in the matter, but he's coming with us.
That sounds great. Who are you?
Yeah, what's he said? Yeah.
I'm just here in the background.
That's at 11th level.
That's gonna be.
I'm just
Oh.
looting stuff. as
One
you
of
guys
them's
do.
gonna
Dude, I really
Like-
want like a rage
Oh,
perk right now.
And then
She
if
hits me and
you
I
get
just
4
go.
attacks and like 18 to get
A
5
25.
Thank you.
A 25 to hit.
I'm just moral
And a
support.
19.
Hey, you're right. Just a 25.
Wait, so it's higher than a 5 to hit. Because if it was a
The
25 to
second
hit,
one
that means
she
you rolled
was
a nat
at
20.
one above.
But you didn't
So
say
it's
that.
like maybe a plus 6 or something. Maybe you got a 19, or maybe it's a plus 7 hit. So he's hitting us for sure.
Maybe it's going to be really, really bad what he does to us.
So one of them's gonna be a burra, and one of them's gonna be a burra.
Don't expect to
And
stay
then I
in.
need you to make
Huge.
a.
Because wild shape
This
doesn't
isn't the
require
way.
concentration.
Where is it?
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
And I'm about to do something weird.
Can you do damage roll?
Shut up. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Shut up, shut up, shut up. No, no, don't. It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
I know,
Don't
I know.
tell
I'm
me.
not
Don't
gonna say
tell me.
one. But I just looked at your phone. I'm like, oh,
19 points.
that is pretty weird.
That thing's just staring at you.
Magical slashing.
Stay tuned to see what it is.
19 points. And
tuned.
then make a strength saving throw.
I'm so bad because he used to buy all the minis for like all the creatures I turn into, and I just come up with the craziest
Oh
things.
my god. She's so cracked!
Oh, God.
That was it.
One damage. Oh my gosh.
Are you
She's
sure
19
she's cracked
damage.
or are you?
A little bit of both.
We're all cracked. Let's be real.
I'm just gonna stay ranged and just kill
Actually, I
it.
am.
I
This
don't-
is a good idea.
I'm not
'Cause-
cracked
yeah.
myself.
Okay, so it's gonna be a strength saving throw.
Well, you're cracked, but in a different way.
Is she strong?
Free doodle for doodle.
Is everyone good at hit points except for?
He's the only.
Will?
Yeah, he's been 6. He's taken
Dude,
19.
it's magic.
Dude, are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Wait, what do you have
Freaking-
for your total HP?
23.
Evan?
35. total. So he's
By
fine.
one.
Also,
She got a 22. She hits you and you feel your body about to fling back, but you kind of like use the momentum of your wings as they just kind of reach out and shoot you right back forward. So you kind of look at her like right in her eyes, like it's gonna take more than that.
The hell are you doing?
So, hey, Wanderer, Arthur, are there any tips and tricks to beat her, or
we
what's
just
going
do
on?
it.
You know this
Is she a
wonderful battle.
spellcaster or what is she?
This wonderful battle has reminded me of the time
Your
that I
voice like
slayed a
grows a
dragon
gobble.
called Doomsday.
How do we beat her, Arthur?
I kind of need to know this so I can write my will and testament.
This one?
I'll just start chiseling my gravestone
Arthur!
while we're at it.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of something cool. Hold on.
Thank you, Logan.
You want me to make a gravestone for you guys too? I'm over here back in.
Just let me take all the blows.
But
Oh,
not
what?
Next turn.
All right, I can agree with that
Just
one.
trust me. You all will be safe. Just let me take all the blows.
So you want me to start chiseling your gravestone now or later?
Shit, I'm going in.
Can we attack the
it is your turn.
Justin, can we
Great.
attack the swords?
I'm
Can we
wanna.
attack the swords?
You don't.
What's the point? No,
I
that's
mean,
what
they're
I'm like. What's the
inanimate
point?
objects.
asking
There'd be
you.
no
You gotta
HP.
find
They're
out.
just inanimate objects.
I'm not gonna
Well,
tell
can
you.
we
So,
just hit it
I wanna
so it
get
knocks it
behind
out of the
her.
way?
I want to get behind
think,
her
'cause I
without
have a
provoking
crossbow.
attack of
I
opportunity. on
could
this thing.
actually.
You want to get behind
I
her?
have
Theoretically,
25
I could.
feet.
Who's about to be slashed with one of the flying swords right now?
Hopefully.
Probably.
Actually, I'd like
If
to
it
be
is, I can actually.
roughly 15
If,
feet
it,
don't.
if
away
it becomes my turn, I can actually try to hit it
Without
out of the way with
provoking
my
attack of
crossbow.
opportunity.
No, I want the
Let's just go
blow.
5.
I want the.
15, you're 10 feet.
Oh, I got
20, 5, 10, 15.
All right.
Let me just get right.
Sword
let me do
blow!
one more.
Sword blow.
I'm going to.
That's what I meant.
No.
You know when like someone looks constipated? I'm gonna cast Wild Shape,
Oh.
and I'm just gonna. And it starts to turn all slimy, and I turn like really dark green, and a giant tentacle pops out of my like rib cage, and then I just transform into a giant octopus.
So I drop
You
concentration.
mean this one?
No, it doesn't require
I told you to
concentration.
tell me when you're gonna do it so I can get a mini.
No, no,
I mean, we already got this guy right here. Might as well use him.
I'm sorry. It's because I just looked up giant octopus.
Here, you might as well just use this guy.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
just
be
use
a.
that.
You're gonna be a mind flayer because the closest thing I have.
Yeah.
No, here, use this.
So
That's a lot.
I'm just gonna be a giant
That's what
octopus,
those are.
but a giant green octopus, and I can hold my breath for an hour.
If it's gonna be
That's good
green,
to
I
know.
need some spray paint stat.
I'm sorry,
You have no water.
but I can hold my breath for an hour out of water.
Oh.
I hope this lasts
Yeah,
for
and then I'm
lasts
just
for 2
gonna-
hours.
I'm just gonna hit her. I have 15 feet of reach,
Yeah, I know.
so I'm just gonna try to hit her.
That's cool.
The way your arm.
I don't know what that is.
3.
Okay, 8 to hit.
This tentacle strikes forward, and she looks to the side, and she kind of like directs one. She takes her hand that has no blade in it, and directs the kind of orange billowy wind as the blade goes out and just kind of like butts your tentacle and moves it out of the way. Not hers, but the one floating right there. It just kinda,
I can learn
as your tentacle. Zenlier, your turn.
Okay.
Arg, me too.
Alright, I'm gonna cast
I just embarrassed myself.
Guiding Bolt
You look so lame. I couldn't respond back.
and see if I can.
Wild
hit.
Shape is not concentration, right? It's not a spell.
No.
6 on the die.
Actually, you know what?
Are you trying to intimidate?
Is it considered a large or a huge creature?
I'm large.
Okay.
Oh.
Just, screw it. You know?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, we just use this guy.
Literally, I was looking
Just
at the
throw him
mini
at
in the store the other day. I was like,
I didn't know I could do it out of water because he can just hold his breath.
Does a 15 hit?
no.
Okay.
Oh, I just.
Okay.
It was a giant, like, big, like,
18 is the
dice
AC.
thing.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
lost this thing.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Like
It's
a,
like, you know what's upsetting?
It's
The
not like a mug.
octopus
it's like
doesn't
the
have
same
multi-attack.
As a mug would be. It
doesn't.
But it's
No,
just
it
like
has
a
one-
giant,
it has one
like,
attack.
black
What?
belly.
Doesn't have multi-attack.
If I see it,
There's
you
tentacles. You can just use all the tentacles as
I
smack
guess
her.
that
It
ends
just
my
has one
turn.
you have no bonus actions?
I
You
can
can rip her
back.
in half.
You
Just use all
take your
of
hand
them. Use your
forward,
strength.
right to the side of Arthur, and pew! But you kind of aim it a little bit too far to not hit him, and it goes right past her body, and right into the stonework. She looks behind her, she goes,
What?
It's a gas!
I was trying to say, you have to try harder than that, but
It's been a really long week for
dude,
Justin.
oh my god, I'm going crazy.
Try 3
My head's
weeks.
so itchy. Garvin, let's play. It's your turn, babe.
What you gonna do?
Sit down!
Right there, give him a second.
What you gonna do?
What do you want to do?
You can give Bardic Inspiration on your bonus
We
action
can
and
use
use
a
your action
bonus
to attack.
action to give.
Bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. or something.
Wait, so he's already slashed. So would I use it and then on his next attack? It would be
You
Yeah,
just
I
give
get
it
to
to him and
use
he
it,
can
yeah.
choose when to use it.
okay.
Is
Would
it
I
a
be
D6
able to
just
attack and use?
Yeah, because you can use your action to attack,
Yes, yes, yes.
and your bonus action to give him.
Yeah, so you can attack and then you can inspire me with some kind words or something. Like, you're big, and then boom, I can attack.
He's so big and
You're
tall.
hot.
Oh
So
my
girthy.
gosh,
So
yeah. girthy, man.
Okay.
How close am I to her?
You're right in front of her, so you can make an attack. Does he have extra attack? Did
Bro,
you take
why is
College
she
of Valor?
being such a bow-dagger right now?
I took.
Jack Horseman.
Viewership just went.
Yeah, I
through.
took College of Valor.
That was
Connor,
the
can you see, does he have extra
one.
attack?
Over 1,000
At 5th
subs.
level? Because he took a certain
I haven't got points
Ah,
on yet.
No, I did that.
86.
I know it's not. Like,
College of Valor, yeah.
So does that have extra attack? I don't remember.
I thought that was College of Swords.
Yeah, it's College of
Kirito
Swords,
is
isn't
always
it?
right foundation.
Okay, so wait, could I use Shatter and then use?
Yeah,
the thing?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use Shatter because I'm close to her, right? Like I'm right in front of her.
Yeah,
I'm
cast it
gonna
a little
use
behind her
Shatter.
so you don't hit yourself, though. Cast it like a little behind her.
Sorry,
He gets extra attack next level.
Okay, it's next level he gets.
So 3d8 at a 10-foot radius.
Oh yeah, and I
That's
hope the
perfect.
freaking
So
Okay.
that's perfect. Cast it like right here or something like that so it doesn't hit you guys too.
Okay. So what do you have? 2 other d8s I can use?
Yeah, here.
It's just trash.
Here's
I'm
one.
so trashy.
Thank you. I'm gonna use Shatter, Justin.
Yeah. Wisdom save on my boo here.
New year, new me.
Come on, you freak. That's gonna be a 16 save.
Yeah, that beats it.
What's your save?
What's my
Your
save?
save DC.
8.
8 plus 3, so 11 plus his charisma modifier.
What's your charisma?
There's no way it's 16.
It's like 15. I think.
That thing's being stupid.
Yeah, I don't think he passed it. Or I think,
No,
but it's still
probably
half damage.
Half damage.
So I'm screwed.
Yeah, no, so you still roll, but whatever. If you get like 32, it'll only be like 16. Or whatever.
Ooh, that's really good.
That's not bad.
2, 8, and 5. So that's 15.
Yeah,
7
15
points
half,
damage.
7.5.
What type? Is it psychic?
Yes.
So 15 halves can be 8.
8. Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Like
And
a Kachi.
I'm also gonna use
Thank you.
Bardic
I
Inspiration
thought you said you were
on
gonna cut me.
crit.
I'm like,
Thank you.
why?
So do I roll the
Rumble at the
d8
cup.
Oh,
for-
no. You save it. You can roll it for me later or whatever, but
Oh.
I wait for my turn, yeah.
Okay. I don't know who to give
You
these back to.
Oh, that's
I'm about to
fine.
cut.
That's it.
There you
Is
go.
it a D8 or a D6?
It's a d8.
Okay,
It
sweet.
is your turn.
Oh,
Unless you have a bonus action you
You
want.
got this.
Did
Come
I
on,
use my
Greg.
bonus action? or-
Yeah, he gave me Bardic Inspiration.
I gave him Bardic
Okay,
Inspiration.
so what happens is, Garvin, you kind of hold your brain as you point over to the back behind her and make this shattering sound. But her reserve is so, like, the steel mind of hers. And she just goes, ugh. Kind of gets up and doesn't even let it affect her. As you go, take out your lute and strum the tune. And you kind of just like sing, Ryak, oh Ryak, you're beautiful
see if I can
man.
try to
And
disarm her.
Ryak, you
Make me a cake as fast
you
as you
feel
can.
this inspiration from Garvin. This beautiful music saying your praises.
There's rage I wanted.
I choose to use my crossbow. I'm gonna try to shoot. I'm gonna try to shoot a bolt right.
Well, you're a rogue, right?
into, yeah.
Do sneak attack.
No.
No.
Alright,
I deny your
mind.
sneak attack.
She hit me twice, she hit him once, so it's
Sneak attack.
Aren't you a rogue?
I don't do stealth.
Wait, aren't you a rogue?
Yeah, I am, but that's not what I'm choosing to do. See, I'm trying to mess with your psychological.
It's working.
I think I just lost English.
I
Anyway,
don't think you know how teamwork
lost
works. I think it's such
who says I'm in it for you guys?
No, but sneak attack gives you another D6 for every hit. You
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do
advantage.
sneak attack instead. Yeah.
So if you go up, like if you can get it behind her.
Oh, it's something funny
So if
around
you can
my
get
stomach.
behind her
Can I see
and
your
attack,
nose?
you'll have advantage and you'll get another D6.
you can
or
bonus
whatever
action
it is.
dash now, right?
What?
Can you bonus action dash
You
yet?
can, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh, damn it.
freaking rogue.
All right, let's do it.
Freaking rogue.
And then
Which
so
one
go
do I do?
behind her
Yep.
without going near the sword, so you don't get opportunity attack.
Let's go.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Crawling over the tentacles. 20.
Yeah. Don't smack me out of the way, please.
Smack him out of the way.
30.
Just hits me out of the
Bonus
arena.
action.
Bye bye.
How much sneak attack at 5th level, Connor?
How
much sneak
Sneak
attack?
attack at 5th level was like.
Is it 1d6?
I think we read it.
No, I think it's 2d6.
Is it 2d6?
Yeah.
Let me look it up before we make any.
Alright, so then.
No,
roll
congratulations. It's. Oh, wait.
Wait.
3d6 at 5th
Yeah.
level.
It's 3d6 a sneak attack damage?
Dude, Solomon was goated. I was doing 6d6 just for like
Which
standing
one?
behind someone.
Alright, so
Fat ass.
roll to hit.
Right.
D20.
Literally loved JoJo.
I love it.
Oh, 2.
Wait, you have advantage because you're sneaking.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah.
You're flanking. You have advantage.
Roll it again.
Oh.
So advantage.
20,
means
20, 20,
roll
20, 20. By the
What
power
do
of
you
Cthulhu, let this be a 20. Oh, yeah! You gotta be kidding me. How, a 2 again?
I'm the only one who can cheat like that.
2 again.
Yeah, I literally got a 2 again.
You take out your rapier and you kind of just like ready right behind your back. And you just
I break it while trying to pull it out.
you just kind of like
I bend it.
you just see like it's just like Waluigi's L. He's like just look at it and go okay put it back away. Joshua,
I'll have to
everyone.
fix that later.
The rogue.
Vanguard.
You got this.
Top of the round, Arthur.
Yay.
Yay.
Extra attack. Slash.
Grab that real quick.
4 attacks with advantage.
Where's my other die? Give me that.
You can do action.
Pull out the
You
better
can
one.
do action surge. Do 4 attacks with advantage because you're flanking as of right now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Bleh.
No.
Can I do that with reset?
Wait, how does he get 4 attacks?
He has action surge.
And extra.
No extra attack.
Extra attack. Action surge is a regular attack. Extra attack. It's 4 attacks.
Oh,
And
right.
he's flanking, so he has advantage.
Right. I forgot what level 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everything you're
Are you gonna say this for 8 rolls?
Yes.
No.
Please
doodle,
don't.
Please
doodle.
don't.
Shut up!
Free doodle, free
Roll
doodle,
multiple
free
d20s at
doodle,
once at
free
least.
doodle,
Like roll 2.
free doodle, free doodle.
This is the part of the show where we shout out our sponsor.
Thanks, Christian. Thank you.
Rage
You don't do
talent.
2 when doing the ritual. You do 1.
Oh, you did 1 damage? Good.
17 for the first one.
That's not it. It barely misses.
I just can only imagine pulling out the rapier and it's an L. Oh, back in you go.
19.
19.
That hits.
Yay.
First attack hits.
And
That's-
okay,
Couldn't rest my hand.
that's
23.
23.
That hits.
Yes.
Okay,
Who
third one.
needs math?
Free doodle, free doodle,
Hey.
free doodle,
Hey, hey,
free doodle.
Better hand me a taco.
I'm out.
Would you roll? Roll it again.
Oh yeah,
Because you have advantage.
I hope your octopus dies.
You're only on your 3rd attack right now that you're rolling for.
I am the
Yeah,
octopus.
19.
That's what I
Everyone
said. I hope
hits,
you
and then
die.
roll 2 more.
free doodle, free doodle, free doodle.
So far, the first one is the only one you see.
No, he got a 19.
No, he rolled. That was his 3rd roll when he told you the 19.
So he has the other 2 to hit though.
This is the last
23.
advantage.
Yeah, this is his last advantage. So far, he's
Free
only.
doodle, free doodle, free doodle.
Yeah, baby, he only was the first one. You get the other 3.
The other 3?
Yep.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, so tell me each exact number you got for the 3 that you hit. It was 19
19,
23,
25, or something like that. And this one's
23.
like 26.
and 26.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be a. No way. They all
Coughs it
failed.
up. Natural 20.
All of her things
No,
failed.
she failed.
She failed all 3 of her things.
Oh, I was gonna cry for a minute.
She looks like she's trying to block the damage, but every time you hit, you sweep, and she's not ready for your strike. You become faster than you were before.
Yeah!
One of them just. She goes for another one. She's able to kind of dodge back, and she kind of hits back into position, but like she's not ready. As you just kind of take your blade, switch around, and just bop her in the face, just with the back of it. Just
Bop it. Twist
Bop
it. Turn
So
it.
roll some damage, baby boy.
Yeah! Pull it.
This is gonna be a.
Don't worry, I'm gonna come.
What now?
You roll 1s and 2s. You have great weapon fighting.
Pop it. Twist it. Pull it.
But this one you can only roll it once. So, yeah. Oh, nice though. Still better.
Nice.
And then second
So 5.
Why is it?
Ooh, nice.
That's
Dude.
one attack.
18.
18 plus
Otherwise,
12,
I've had
30.
at least a 3 or 4.
30.
I have no
Okay,
idea.
you're gonna. That's stupid. 30 points.
That's the
And it's
most
all
I've ever
magical
done.
slashing. Oh my god, bro.
Yes.
Jeez, he did a lot.
I'm not trying to be
That's
that
not
player
done
who's
with
like,
it. No,
no, I
but
have more
you're completely
damage.
right.
So we're gonna give it 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Damage. I don't know what
It's
that
an
is.
octopus.
All right, Ryan.
Yeah, no, that's under. Yeah.
I
You don't get
Yeah.
hit or you
I'm
put
gonna
it
cast
up
Bow Bam and you make
The
my
fact
2
that I
attacks with
pulled out
advantage
2
and swing my
twos
halberd
in
over my head
that
twice and
instance
smack
is
her.
beyond me.
Would it hit the sword
You need
too?
to find
'Cause
your
it's like just my
ritual.
sword
You have to
swing like.
think a little.
Yeah, I got
I'd say,
Cthulhu
yeah,
over
it
here,
would.
but he decided
Just
to
because I'm
use
moving, try and
on
just
me.
swinging it down.
Cthulhu's a blind bastard.
I am well aware of that.
Okay,
Nice.
the first one is going to be plus 8, so 24 for the first one. 24 at least for the second. Yeah, 24
Ooh.
for the second one too. Alright, it's going to be.
Hit him with a
GG 10.
motherfucking-
This is gonna be another D4. I'll put a Divine Smite on it. Well, the first one. And I'll put a Divine Smite on the second one. Okay, so these ones are gonna be the radiant damage, and then these ones are gonna be the magical slashing, and then it's gonna be +8 for this. So this is gonna be for the radiant. So 2, 7, 8, 5. So it's gonna be 12 + 8, 22 radiant damage, and then it's going to be rerolling 1s and 2s for D10s. It's gonna be 6 + 9. Reroll the 1. 9 again. So it's gonna be 18 + 6.
24.
24
46.
plus
It's 46.
10.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I love Batman. 35 magical slashing, and then
Plus the 22.
35 magical slashing. So then it's gonna be 57 in total. So
Jeez.
I thought this fight was for fun.
22 radiant
Right?
damage.
We're about to murder her.
Yeah, 22 radiant damage in one hit, and that's hitting the sword too because I'm just swinging over. So that's to both of them because I'm just. Okay. So yeah.
Are we having a friendly duel or are we committing mass
I'm
murder?
killing.
I'm killing.
I'm taking your
You
stuff.
just slam it down, your blade, as it just kind of. You just use the big side that's not even like.
I told you.
Not even the sharp side, just the back, and just kind of swing it down. Or do you want to kill?
I'll kill the sword. No, I'll just. Okay, yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
magical
slice her
bludgeon.
now.
It's magical. Yeah, I'll just.
Take
Slice
the sword,
her
I don't want to kill.
just swipe it over your head, and just kind of slam it on her. A big dust, like a big cloud of
Just
dust
slices her now.
around. As you pick it up, and she's just lying on the floor. As she's.
Alright, look at that. We're done. You know, it's me.
And then I hit her.
I'm an octopus, actually.
Yeah, this is-
Oh, look at you fools done.
Fucking sister.
We should have gone with my idea.
Oh, she's gonna use
I
half,
shoot a crossbow at her.
use half her movement
And then
to
we
get up.
loot her body.
Because I definitely knocked her prone.
Yeah.
Have her movement to get up.
Is the sword fine too? Like, does it not take anything?
Well, as you hit the sword, it seems to go directly through it.
Why is it personal? Isn't it a game? Oh, the game.
Now
She
it's
wanted to test our true strength.
5,
What
10.
do you mean?
Next
Test
to the-
mine,
next
you
to the,
fat
the
bitch.
Kapira of nature,
You
wind element. She can move it an extra 5 feet. You know, just a regular
Shut up. Sorry.
You're getting inflamed.
thing. And then this one's gonna go right here.
Can I use attack of opportunity on that? Because I have 15 feet.
No, you know what? No, if we're killing
It's
her,
still
I'm
your
doing
range.
it. You're not taking this from me.
You know what? I'll kill her.
No,
Because
I'm
I moved
killing her.
15
5,
feet
10.
away
I'm
from
killing
her.
her. I'm killing her.
But it's
You know what?
10 feet
If I'm
away.
killing her,
Well, I
I'm
just did
killing all of
57.
you.
Where
I
my
will
body
kill you
start.
in real life. Go
Right,
for me.
this 4 squares right here.
It's
Well,
I'm gonna take you all
okay,
down
I
with
just did
me.
57
No, you're right,
damage
because
to
you were
the
15
sword.
feet.
You don't
So
understand.
you would have been
Unless
I don't think I can make a thermonuclear
5,
bomb.
10,
You
15.
don't understand.
So we're at
Well,
5, 10.
if
Still
she
15.
if she moves, I'm gonna use my reaction on her.
Yes, but this didn't move out of your range. It's still within 15. If you
Okay,
count it,
okay.
it's 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
But I just did 57 damage to one of the swords, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably not
Well,
worth using your.
well, all I do, if I hit something, I can grapple it. So I want to just like grab her.
That's cool.
But it's
Chill.
okay.
I just punch her in the wounds. Done.
Well, it's her turn, so let's see what she does.
Okay.
I forgot my hair pro.
Yeah, sure.
What can she spend? She has 9 points. What can she spend?
9 points.
9 points of damage left?
No, no, no.
Oh,
She
okay.
has 9 points to spend.
Oh, okay.
On something, whatever that means.
Fool, use your gator.
Thought I'd be happily reunited with my friends.
Reunited.
Now they're all. All that writing for nothing. Reality is often
Oh, she has a 9.
disappointing.
Reality
She's
can
gonna spend
suck
9
my.
points and use Pas de Marie.
What does that mean?
Suck my nose.
She's going to.
I hate my life.
I hate your life too.
And I hate you.
I know.
She's gonna kind of do this move where she moves her foot around it,
Oh, that
and
sounds
her
good.
foot goes to the back. Like her foot's at the side. She like traces with her toes and goes behind her foot.
You should have killed us all.
Goes backwards like this and goes like that. As her hands outstretched, her 2 blades split into multiple blades as they fly 2 into you.
Just put this
And I'll do 2 into Zanlier.
Sweet, dude. That sounds sick.
Awesome.
I need you to make. Okay, I need to make 2 attacks for each one. So
Aren't humans supposed to
to hit you, it's going to be a 17 to hit
No.
and a 25.
Yes.
So one of them hits. And then it's going to be for you, Zanlier, a 21 and a 26.
They both
Yeah,
hit.
eat my butthole, dude.
It's either that or I bite you, bro.
And that's one action.
Please bite me like a zombie and kill me.
Just done.
So that's going to be... You're taking
Shot on the iPhone.
10 points of magical piercing as... What's that?
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay. As one of the blades flies past you,
Invoke it to me so I can...
I reduced it by 11.
So you have no
With stone's endurance.
No damage.
So no
Just
damage.
10 points.
Yeah.
One of them goes to hit you, and it goes right past you. The other one hits into your armor as the blade kind of slips back into you. And then
like
Xander
Incineroar.
to you.
Cinnabon.
Xander, you're
Revenge.
taking
My next hit will do double damage, and I'm gonna get a crit on the next 2 hits and kill her.
21 points.
Might as well put it down.
Chop her in half.
For both? Okay, good.
21 points.
Everyone there.
That was for one. I was like, going to cry.
No, that's for both. That's all her points, though. But she did just hit 3 times, so I guess her back that points.
Okay. That's actually a really cool concept. I like that. You should have to explain it to me later.
I will. After you beat her, I'll tell you what she is.
I know what she
Once
is.
you beat her.
Blade dancer.
Once. You almost dropped it in the empty water cup. That was a mistake. Or was it? Yeah, I run my asshole into this.
Okay, yeah. She's just going to do 2 more regular strikes because she has 2 more extra attack. That was technically an attack action.
Oh, really?
I'm done. So one of them's going to hit. One of them's going to strike Arthur, the other one's going to strike Joshua.
Kill me! Do it.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna die.
Do it, please.
Arthur is going to be
And do it.
Take Arthur
25.
first.
and Joshua 21.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my. Oh my. I'm gonna die.
So
aren't
you
I?
hit me once. So you're taking 7 points.
Oh, that's lucky.
Joshua,
Double that.
You're taking
Double that.
11 points.
Oh god.
Oh, I tripped.
Yeah,
Take
just
a
mark it off really
14 more.
So erase the big 40 and just subtract 11 from it. So it'll be 30 minus 120.
As you see, she's breathing heavily. She looks weak. And she looks like she's kind of fading in and out from that giant strike. She's definitely fading in and out of consciousness.
I am so excited for my next turn.
Please.
Oh no, we're doing this all the way.
She smiles at you.
I'll give you my best.
Alright, Frog.
We're not killing her.
I'll kill you.
I'm gonna whap her with my tentacles.
Yeah. My thick, juicy.
You don't know if you're killing her.
23.
We're not killing her.
23
I know.
for the first
I'm
hit.
doing it.
We're not killing her.
I'm doing it.
And then 18, but I'm gonna go for the net 20.
I choose the stabber.
That hits.
Okay.
It will hit.
Just pulls out a tiny death. Uses the L shape.
No, I'm just gonna drop my pants. That's all I have to do. The sight of my small pee-pee would scare any woman.
23 points of damage, and she's grappled.
Forgive me for I'm about
Pulling
to.
at it, sword, and like,
Forgive me.
Forgive me for I should have one more.
Is she double grappled, or is that not how it works?
That's not how it works.
I'm gonna double grapple your cheek.
So this one?
Okay.
Yes. No, I have them in my hands. I'm just gonna opt to borrow one of your d8s, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, should be here. Yeah, but which one do you need?
I'll need this
I
one.
had
in a
to
minute.
fart
If
for
it
one
gets
to
to my
come
turn.
out.
If she's not dead by my turn.
Okay,
Here.
it's your turn, Xander.
I'm gonna just rush at her.
Yeah, baby. Don't get in my way. Please don't stand in my way.
I'm going to
It's
stand
okay.
in the way. I'm going to stand
I hope
in
you
the
chop
way.
him in half as well. Wait, actually no, I need you alive so you can heal me.
So, can I flank her? Like, by, like, going up, like, behind her or something? Or is it not how it works?
Not right now, because there's no one. Everyone's flanking already.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try to hit her.
You can't flank somebody when we're already flanking.
And then stand out of the way afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hit you.
Slice both of them
Good
in half.
enough, I think. Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Afflict Wounds on my axe.
I'm gonna use all my spells right now.
For a friendly duel.
For a friendly.
Oh!
I can't do that. I'm 3 weeks to do this.
What'd you get?
You know, every time
It's
we
the
roll like
same
crap.
thing, you got a 15.
Every time we roll like crap, we have to do that.
So no, it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Somehow.
But I'll go up into.
Wait, that was with advantage?
Would I get advantage with that?
It's grappled and they're both flanking
Oh,
on that side.
no, screw that then.
Sexy one, please.
That's not how that works, guys.
Oh no.
No,
It's cocked.
It's restrained.
It's cocked.
You don't
But,
have
but
advantage.
aren't they flanking on that side? They're flanking it together.
I guess that's true.
It's cocked. So
It's
we
cocked.
So I mean, there's 3 of them flanking.
I said yeah.
Thank you. Okay, okay.
Oh, dude, he got it. It's 17.
That's a 24, I guess.
For real?
Yeah. Well, he rolled it, I guess.
No, I was giving it to you. You dropped it. So technically, his hand touched it.
We're technically rolling.
Just roll damage.
Pull up the rule book and we'll find this out.
Roll stupid damage.
See, it's like I don't need a big brain. I have a big sword.
Didn't expect that.
Oh, yeah.
20 plus 9 plus 7. So 29 plus 7 is
36.
36.
And we're
This is giving me everything I need.
determine her fate.
Killer. Literally decapitated. Killer in front of Barker.
Just do it so I can
Just
so I
like
can finally
this.
fulfill my destiny.
Just like
I'm gonna stick my axe up her chest.
Yeah?
Zanley, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Piece of garbage.
Yeah.
just like
I want you to know, this is how much damage I was going to do on my
I want
next
you to know
turn.
I'm very suicidal.
I was going to do this much damage on
We
my
knew
next
that.
turn.
Wait, wait,
You
wait,
don't
wait.
These dice.
I want to knock her out.
Yeah,
I
just
know,
wanna-
but
On my next
kinda
turn, I was going
obvious.
to hit her for that.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta go up to her.
you were
It's
gonna
gonna, like,
annihilate her.
Justin,
On her head.
on my next turn, I was going to
What
hit
if
her
I
for
just
this
did that?
plus
Would you be
15.
mad? Would you be mad if she went?
She
Nah,
would have
do it.
died on
You
his
just have to
back.
pick him up.
You could have crushed her up and made her a basketball.
I just want to make her unconscious. I don't want to actually kill her.
Yeah, you just kind of like bonk her on the head. And this
Nah,
dark
can I still hit
energy
front?
comes
I just
into
wanna-
her mind. As she just kind of
I'm pretty sure I can handle it. He has a lot of hit
Falls-
points.
What's your health? And this
Front,
is like,
she falls limp in your grasp.
Your tentacles.
do you have at least 50 hit points?
I have 51 on this, and then when I lose that, I have 45 on Frog. So, can I just rip her in half?
Can I just grapple
Done
her?
part 2.
I'm just gonna pull her towards me, and then just for fun, can I just ink squirt on her?
That's
Are you nutting on my master's
I
face?
think that came out a little different than you. Or didn't.
My ink spray, if you will. It doesn't do damage. It'd just be funny to her to wake up covered in ink. I just shit on her.
just go,
and then I toss her.
oh!
Yeah, and then I just toss her. Just
Just open up your legs.
No. Nothing.
and
No. Nothing. No.
and now I'm back to Frank.
I'm gonna heal everyone.
Drop
For
you a
heal.
spell.
Totally not checking our viewer poster.
Aren't you having fun? What,
Is
do
that
I have
two?
to?
You're right.
Yeah,
This is-
one more.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
one
evil
more for
lad.
my cousin.
Hey, can I smack one of her swords to see how much damage I can do?
Can I just grab her sword and stab it into her as
I just
well?
want to see how much I would have done, just for fun. Wow, I would not
You
have
would
missed
have
that
sucked
attack. I would have missed that one.
You would have killed one of us in the process.
I would have missed that
Damn
one.
it!
No, I would have hit that one. Yeah, I
Oh,
would
here,
have
I'll
hit
do
one
it for
attack
you.
out of that.
No, I'd rather you do it in real life.
Can I just take a
Yeah,
slashing
she's
attack
done.
at her?
You shoot- shoot-
one. She's down.
Alright.
You get to
Can I?
No.
She's downed.
She's
Done
down.
that enough.
So she's dead?
So what
No,
can I
she's
do?
not. She's
I
unconscious.
just not. I just.
No, she's down. We're first combat.
I mean, no.
Oh, she's down.
She's
Can I
unconscious.
stab her?
Kill us both.
She's not dead. She's unconscious.
You can try.
Can I heal
Can I just
all of
put
us?
the horrible cherry on the horrible cake?
Please. Please heal me.
I need.
His
yeah.
gators
Can I
killed
turn
Hit
around
one of her
and murder
swords.
me?
My
Hit
what?
one of her
His
swords?
gators
Yeah, one of the
murdered
swords
me
or
the last
something.
time.
It's
Do
fucking
you
false
really?
that.
Yes.
That was your fault.
Your fault.
It was
Mr.
yours.
Mr. Garfield.
You son of
Garfield.
Yeah, good 4th grade joke there.
Yeah, Gartenfeld.
Mr. Garfield,
Yeah,
can I
Just
cast
in
Pray
time.
of Healing so I can heal everyone, please? Okay. Thank you.
How
Mr.
many people are healed by that?
Can I
You know I was gonna go to Taco
It's like
Bell.
an 8.
Wait, is it?
My mom told
how
me
mu- is
I
it
had to
6
go
max or is it
somewhere
8
else
max?
today, and I didn't get
What's up? Is it 6 max?
I think it's 6 max, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't need to be healed. I'll be fine. I didn't get hit once.
I would like to be healed.
Well, I guess I
I'll heal everyone, including I'll heal including her because she is
downed.
What, you want to bring her back
Wait,
into
what?
the fight?
No, I just want to like heal her so that
No, you guys won.
you won.
That was it. You
Doesn't
won.
mean she'll just try to
No,
not
it's a-
attack us the next time.
It's an honorary.
If I did,
very
she
good.
would
Who
Yeah.
says she'll honor it?
If she
Can I
would
just
stop
wake
being
her
a
up, like-
woman and just listen to me, maybe we can freaking do something. But no, test your skill, even though I've seen you 600 times.
I think my ears
Let's
just
do it.
died.
Can I just
Holy
like slap her
crap,
awake?
I
Jeez.
hope you all die.
Oh.
I'm healing
Can I wake her up? Hello.
Well, hang on. He's cast. It's up to 6 creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I didn't get hit.
4, 5.
I'm healing her as well.
Yeah, so 6.
Okay, so everyone gets 15 HP back.
Yay!
Okay, so you're full.
Hell.
Yeah, I'm back to
I'm
my
not
full health, boys.
I'm pretty stuffed.
How much more do you need? I can heal you myself.
I need
as well.
6 more.
Wait, you guys took damage in the fight?
Yeah. What do you,
Yeah.
she got her like big pointy thingies and just went.
Oh,
like,
that's
'Cause they
right.
were the ones that
She proceeded to stab my ankle.
She went like, oh, die.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you just killed off one of our characters.
It was me, the cleric.
How much more do you need?
No.
I need 6 more.
Okay,
Hello.
I'll put my hand on you.
As
Like
the kind of
this.
this radiant light
Crush his skull.
mixes with your
And I'll heal you for the rest.
Slap
You need 6?
Yeah.
6 then.
you see she
Then I'll heal you for
Just
11.
thunderclap his skull.
I'm going to stab myself.
So she's
to keep
not
the
dead.
left away.
she wakes up because he did not leave.
I healed her.
Alright, good.
He
I
just
hope
did,
he
did it
thunderclapped
enough
her.
to overwhelm her mind,
This
just
is
like make her
good.
just knock out.
Yeah. That's a suffer.
Okay,
That's
as
something.
her eyes open, she sits up. Her blades were once kind of dancing around, are now gone. She stands up.
I think that's the sound you make when you
Yeah.
get up.
It is.
Did you get to full?
It is you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we all did.
No shit.
I don't know why you're so upset, Arthur.
What do you mean?
You have to be
She's
reinstated.
alive.
This is the way.
What? Reinstated?
We
We're
saw-
half gone!
We saw you die. We have to make sure.
Everyone is dead.
I've died like
Unless you can
6
pull a
times.
resurrection spell.
It doesn't even matter anymore.
You what?
Does it?
It's like,
But now we're square. You
maybe
beat me
you could
fair
pull
and
a
square.
resurrection
Okay, well,
spell.
You
you
all.
listen.
I will listen to anything you have to say. But I had to make 100% sure as my job as Grandmaster that I check these things with the strength that I provide.
Okay,
We're good.
whatever you say.
So,
Whatever you say.
I will listen.
I'm stressed. It's been very
I
stressful.
know. She kind of grabs her hand. I know.
Grandmaster, huh?
Just talk to me. I will listen.
Okay. Juno's gone.
Yeah.
Looking for my sister. And I cannot remember anything.
What's your sister?
Over the past, I don't know, 3 months? And even, what even is it?
He's gonna tell you again.
I don't know what's going on. What the fuck did your sister say?
Don't worry about it.
No, it was between us.
No, it's
We're talking to each other.
No, fuck you.
No, we're having a sidebar. Don't worry about it.
You'll be my
But
side
I'm not
hoe
too
if
sure.
you
I've
keep
never
it
seen
up.
her.
Fucking mess. She kind of looks at you. She goes, "Well, what? When does your memory cut out? When does shit go from relevant to not there?"
Alright. Big battle.
I'm Mr. Frog. I use bug.
You alright?
I
This is
guess,
my show.
You said you turned on that
I
big.
guess right after
Black
I defeated Doomsday.
thing.
It was green, but
Oh,
Doomsday.
big green.
The dragon.
No, I know.
I'm
Yes.
tired.
And
Sorry. No,
that's
no.
all.
Good rest.
I remember you guys, but I just can't remember anything after that. As we
Have you on your big frock chest.
and it happened after the iron crack too.
Well, that was fun. Thank you for making me big.
So white light.
He's laying down.
Then
Just exhausted.
my memory.
Do you need any more healing at all? That I can heal you if you need it.
No, I didn't take down. He's just tired.
Or you're just tired.
So I spell.
Y'all think we can loot this
Well.
chasm?
If we ask nicely, perhaps.
I will be honest
This is
with you.
gonna ask nicely.
I sincerely feel you all.
Take all the weapons. That's not the right thing to do. But if you ask, I'm sure she'd
Just
give you a
rips the
couple.
rapier out of her hands.
I'll be honest with you. I only saw about 1 or 2 commit suicide.
Where were
Not, they were just members. No one of high importance. Just lackeys. But I watched.
Oh, jeez, Athena.
I'm sorry. I know. It's hard to say, but they weren't are upstanding, and I don't remember their names.
I see.
It's been very stressful with the whole cataclysm and the explosion.
I think it's because my creator took too long to send them in.
No, honestly, because they were just nobodies.
They were pretty useless.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
Yeah,
they were
I'm
like
better.
the first 3 to 6 weeks of training. Like they didn't even get past training, and it was too much for them.
Spooky ghost ladies.
What is this place? Like, what are you guys? Are you guys
Spooky
like a
ghost
cult?
ladies? Can I just
I
start
am your
raiding
mother.
stuff? Can I have a
You weren't
new
even there when I
rapier?
did that. Okay.
Mine is currently bent like an L.
She looks. She goes.
Oh, we're scared.
It really is.
Just pulls it out. You can see.
She goes to the kind of
How
steps.
did you sheath that?
How did you unsheath it?
Oh, I think Garvin's texting
Well, you
his
see.
imaginary friends and discussing it.
I tried to
with
bend it
her
back and slice my ankle.
So, what, are you guys like a cult?
I wouldn't assume they're a cult.
What
Not
are
a
you guys?
cult, We're like...
You guys seem like a cult. Your initiations and
It
stuff.
really,
Like
yeah, this is how you welcome
Guardians
me.
of the Galaxy or something.
Yeah,
Oh.
take that as a no.
Are you a band of mercenaries, perhaps? Or
No.
something of the sort? Or are you like a guild?
One second.
Guild.
Let me explain, please. We are called Favonius Nirvana. Basically, what we are, we follow the god Favonius. He was Akkadi's brother, who was shunned by the gods because he didn't exactly fit a element. He was more of just a god of agriculture, winds, change. More of a symbol rather than an actual element.
What's going
I explained. I'm explaining deep lore here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Fucking fat
Sorry,
retards.
we're listening. We're listening.
We are.
So, we basically worship him because we think that he is more of a god than any of the other gods are. Akkadi is powerful, yes, but she can only do so much with her element in mind. Favonius, his winds of change and his way that he springs up crops and brings winds of life, that is what we worship. And she puts her hand on your shoulder. That is what we trust in.
I see. I see. So, is this where you get your motivational power from, then?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you're like warlocks?
More paladin cleric,
I would say,
but
yeah.
not with the religious servitude.
Yeah.
As you can see, nothing about me screams paladin cleric. I taught
Or
myself how to
me.
fight.
Well, actually,
I taught
Mustache, mask.
So
I
what?
taught myself the art of
So you guys train to do what? Spread the word of this god?
well, we just kind of
we do
Well, we don't
things.
spread it.
We do things for
We beat it
people
in
that
control.
the monarchy wouldn't.
yeah. It's a good way to put it. Basically, whatever the government doesn't allow, that should be allowed, we take care of the rest.
Okay.
But that's why we hide underground because
Like if there's like a band of orcs attacking a small village and the king doesn't want to send any men there, we will be the
Okay.
ones to
So
do
it is sort of like a guild.
It's like a guild.
Yes.
yes.
So hide
Okay,
underground, like, make
that
a
makes
horse?
We
sense.
fight for good, but
Well,
for
because
our
the
own
government
morals and
doesn't
laws,
like
not
us.
what the
Okay.
government stands
So
for.
That makes so
So
much
do
more
you guys
sense.
take commissions on from the people of sort, or do you just
Sort
use
of
it
both.
Do it out of your
information
goodwill.
into it?
Sort of both. Sometimes we'll take commissions and then other
And
people
we
will
do
come
it
to us.
because
I see.
Favonius has given us, at least me, multiple chances. I used to be, quite honestly, a wench.
Ooh.
I was a sinful woman who sold my body to men. And with Favonius, he changed the winds of change, changed my life.
Who has my bag?
For the better.
Okay.
Mushroom Man, give me my
Well,
bag.
good for you.
And without
Everything is flammable
the
on
worst
this table.
idea
Everything is
I've ever
flammable.
seen before.
Literally everything's
Put it
flammable.
back where it was.
Put it
yeah,
back.
put it back
Where
over
was
there.
Yeah, put it
there.
back. Put it back.
I want to drip the wax on me.
Don't drip on you, bro.
Drip it over your knee.
Who are you gonna drip on?
Candle wax.
Candle wax.
Oh,
You like put it
okay.
like in the center of the room.
So, we had a lot of members, hundreds of people, training, fighting, becoming an army that the regular army wouldn't be. At least for those that weren't important. They would do the major wars. Whenever there was a large war between Lympha and Kalam, when people wouldn't agree, because we all know the regions just don't agree. It is our job to fill in whatever is not taken care of by the higher ups. But you see, Darman, so you see,
So you see, that's why I killed
but
the
you,
woman.
But you see, obviously I look different. I know. I saw your face when you saw me. Your eyes lit up. Who is this woman? But still, with a sense of familiarity. I know. After seeing people leave and die and end the life that Favonius had given them, It was too much. I said, there's no way that this can work anymore. So I dressed myself up as an elf as she goes and takes this kind of clay and just crushes it off of her ears. And she goes, I dressed as an elf, as a noble elf. I copied the look of one of the nobles in the castle to seem as though I was related. And with my skills, I was able to somehow, thank the Lord, get in.
Sad.
But now I realize, as you come back, you're the last bit of hope I have left that Favonius has not forsaken us. So I want you to have this. She goes into her pocket and pulls out this kind of stone. And it has 6 different lines carved in, like rune-like lines. And they all have a dull color of different colors. One was red, one was green, so on and so forth. She kind of hands it to you. She goes, I don't know if you are aware, but this is what we use basically to track the major members.
Oh, I see.
Double tap the rune in the middle. As you kind of... And the blue one lights up. And it points right towards her. If anyone finds this rune, they can find the 6 main members.
I get it. I see. I see.
So if you are wondering where they are,
I'm aligned. I don't
this
see a
would be your
flame.
best chance of finding them.
That's not good.
And if you could somehow persuade them to come back here, then I owe you more than my life.
I'll bring you back.
I know you will.
And I'll do whatever it takes to help you get them back as well.
You are phenomenal. You are
I hate you.
interesting. But it's kind of like, I'm not gonna be like that Karen mom who's
No,
like,
it's
oh,
alright.
whatever. I think it's pretty cool.
No, I have that effect on people.
It's pretty cool. Like, you can turn into more things than just that.
I can turn into any animal that I've ever seen.
It wasn't a weird situation I've been in. You heal. You have light. Who do you serve?
I serve
Where's my gold?
Tyr. He's out of this world. He is.
Tired.
Tired.
I'm getting pretty tired of this.
He is a He's not from here. I should say that.
I'm tired of this world.
So I don't. Last time I said something like that, I blew their minds, and that wasn't good.
Well, I know about the other realms. I know
Oh
about the
yes,
other
of course.
worlds.
You know, it's,
I'm not uneducated.
okay, the last person.
I'm a grandmaster. I mean, I have
Oh
to have
yes,
some
yes,
knowledge.
yes. I see.
And you. You're stronger than you look, but maybe don't go snooping into people's business. She gives you a smile.
God.
I just wink back at her.
Let me get you that right here.
Mind about that. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Come, walk and talk, please.
Walk and talk. Oh no.
She kind of, her heels just kind of. You realize as you look down, she fought this whole battle in heels, which is that's
Wow.
kind of more impressive.
That is impressive.
Feel the heels.
Do I still roll for it? Roll for stealth. Just swipe us.
She
just falls.
Oh, that was not a sneeze. Sorry.
Oh.
It was going to be, but
Walks
then I
over
coughed.
to the hallway that you guys came through. She kind of looks through. She takes a rapier off the wall that's kind of a little like split at the end. So it's kind of like 2 different what are they called? Points. 2 different blades that split off and then go forward. Like
So it looks like a cattle prod.
almost forked. Yeah. She goes, this might be a little more helpful than just one that might bend in half. This is much more powerful. You see, she kind of like puts her finger over it, and the F rune on there glows that gold, the same gold as in the floor. She hands it to you. You've proven yourself very worthy.
Perfectly honest, the last rapier that served me has been with me for a while now. When I last served the king. It has seen many battles and many wars. It holds many things that I have done wrong. I wish for it to be destroyed.
Many
For
things opens
For
it.
everything that has been done with this sword. I hope that I am forgiven one day for what I have done.
Who do you serve? Or do you serve?
I once served the Firelord Nation. I was betrayed years ago.
Let's go, Greg lore.
Greg,
I love
Greg,
Greg.
let's
Lore.
go.
Keep going, dude. I love
Greg has
this,
some
man.
good lore for us to share.
I fought for him, and he killed my family in return. Sadly, I did have to leave in order to save myself. I couldn't save them. Now I just work as a mercenary. That's how I met up with these couple idiots. Now stuck with them.
Haven't you been tied up for like?
Wisdom 8.
Haven't you been tied up for like the past day on?
Yeah,
all
but I
those?
got to witness all you fools.
Do you want me to?
Says the man with an L rapier.
Do you want me to get rid
Dude,
of
when
this?
is this rapier?
Rapier?
Rapier.
What?
Yeah, get it? Get it? When's this rapier? Get it?
Can I have the? Do you want me to cast it away, or would you like to do it yourself?
I'll do it myself.
Wonderful. Well, you have met me. I have met you. I think. Wait. What are you doing here? With them? What do you? Are you doing? Did I interrupt something? I just realized. I kind of just fought you to see what you were, who you were, but I didn't ask how you were back and why you're with them.
I literally came back to see if anyone was alive.
I remember hoping the mic didn't pick
You,
that up.
and now you're trying to
That was Jimmy Bob always
He
said. I
was
was no
he
sugar
would-
daddy.
he
Like
was
just
some
straight up,
missile
I would have just said that to her with
stranded.
face. But I can't.
Currently,
That's right. And it makes me so sad.
I'm looking for my sister, who was taken from my mother, who you know.
Let's test now.
Yeah. I know.
Nothing's really changed.
Nothing's really changed. Well, hopefully seeing this place brings back any memories of something.
I think it will. Is my house still up, or is it gone?
What do you mean?
I had a little house there inside of the
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Well, nothing was destroyed down here. Only lives were taken, but nothing was destroyed. So any settlements that you may have created, or any areas that you may have lived, would still be intact.
I think if everything is still there, I think something can probably trigger my memory or something. I don't know. I'll have to try.
Sure. You are the only one who's come back. You are free to roam wherever in these halls you want at this point. I've lost more hope than you will realize. And, well, I hope that at least being with you and seeing you again will eventually bring that hope back to my life.
Use it. So I'll fix everything. It'll be fine.
Seeing how you fight, I've never seen you fight like that. It was so graceful yet powerful.
Yeah.
It's just a display of raw talent, Arthur, and you are.
That's the thing. I don't remember being able to do all of that.
Well, something came back. Something that you once were. You are becoming here. And maybe this is the god's way of. No, Favonius' way of saying that the power you'll get back eventually will be enough to stop Calypso.
It has to be. It will be.
It will help.
Well, I'll be on my way and I'll look for everybody else and bring them back.
Where are you going first?
Where shall we go next, gentlemen?
We have to figure out what
Yeah.
these things are. Pull out my star thing.
How about a
The point?
tavern?
That looks extremely familiar.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Those points.
What do you know?
I saw an etching of them in King Salik's royal hallway.
We're actually
That's where
gonna
we're
meet
going,
him.
right?
That's where we're going to meet him.
We so
where
you
we're
know
at.
when
I'll get you
everything you know what
I can get you in.
you know when everything exploded.
Yeah, the cataclysm.
That happened to all of us except for that
Yeah.
one. Except for this one. It happened to us four, and then we woke up with these things around our necks.
That it cannot be coincidental.
By the way, can I make an insight? Has everything she said true?
I doubt you lie.
Roll that fat insight check for me, babe.
I doubt you lied.
That's it. Guidance. Where is it? I don't want to be screwed over here.
Guidance yourself.
I don't want my cheeks to get spread or anything.
Guide yourself.
Makes sense.
I need to do that. Use a D4. 18 before you add your other stuff.
It's a 19 actually.
26.
Everything has actually been truthful.
Okay.
Every single word. There's not a single lie. And
Hey.
it's come out not only full truth, but also with an underlying tone of desperation.
Okay.
Like you're the only people she can tell that can do something
Magic
about
school
it.
bus.
Oh yeah. So I just want to figure out what these things are.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they are. They have to do something with the tree of life. Something. But
What's
I
the
don't
tree
know.
of what? Do I know what the tree of life is?
Make a history check.
There's a tree of life. Is there a tree of death? Or, I mean, if there is a tree of death, there's a tree of life.
Skibbity bap bada.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That actually worked.
26.
Roll your d4.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have read about a tree of life.
27.
Dang.
You have read about the tree of life that exists within the castle. It actually has its own place in Salik's castle that it grows and exists. This giant life-giving tree that
I'm listening.
Akadi has blessed.
Who's Akadi again?
The goddess of Caleb. Goddess of elemental air.
So it has to do with that?
It's basically a tree that gives life.
Because she's the queen of the gods.
That's cool.
So she
The
basically
god queen.
So, what is this tree of life? Have you heard of it?
Go ahead and
Yeah, so the goddess Akadi has blessed this. It's in Calum,
you
right?
know the tree. It's in the castle.
I know
It's
the
in the
I
castle.
know the truth.
The tree,
Alright.
you've seen it
So we
sticking
have
up.
to
You've
go
seen it
to-
sticking up
And it's
over,
been
and
blessed
you've heard
by
about the
Akadi.
life that it brings.
We just gotta get to that
Yeah,
tree.
right.
So when they said,
elemental
when they said
brothers.
tree of life, they
My
felt like
friend,
a swimming pools in the hotel room.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there just imagining
We
this
better
tree
get
castle.
going.
Circle what?
We got this.
You gotta get
Well, are you able to lead us there? You said that would be very helpful.
Yeah. She
We
goes to
have
her
moose.
pocket and she pulls out more clay, and she kind of molds it into these elf ears again, and kind of sticks them back on.
It's
This is the only way you can get in.
That's awesome.
I choose to rob her of the elf.
Ah, you're one of those cosplayers, I see.
While she's inside the castle.
Just rips them.
To,
You rip off her
We have
action
mooses you can ride. Are my
I
beagles
want to
back
put
in?
that back.
what?
Remember I said
They
I
can't find
beagles
you.
to frick.
You went down a hole. They can't climb ladders or dogs.
No, when we
We're
get back
dogs.
out.
Are you sure
No,
about that?
he
It
he
could
made
be a
beagles
skinwalker.
to sniff for clues.
Oh,
Just okay. So they're just quick, and they're like all
Summon a
green.
Wendigo.
I thought he meant eagles, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Beagles.
Summon a Wendigo.
Beagle.
The beagle eagle.
Bagel.
Ooh, bagels
I have a
sound
bagel.
good.
There's only one
Dude,
sure
I have a
way of
bagel,
us getting the
and I'm gonna
castle
eat it.
undetected.
Bro, I
Send in
hate
3
you.
skinwalkers. Let him go ham.
Just let him
Oh,
go.
no, I want ham. Stop talking about food,
I
man.
have ham on my bagel.
I hate you times 2.
Oh,
I have
I hate you
pepper
guys.
jack,
ham and cream
ham,
cheese.
cream cheese, egg.
Oh, dude, scrambled egg.
Summon
I've
15
I'm
skinwalkers
about
and
to-
3
I'm about to poop
Wendigos,
an
and let's
egg
get
in
the
real life.
show on
So-
the road.
Shall we get going?
Yes.
Anyone need any health? Any healing? Any rest?
Oh no, I
Oh, we've
just
already
got it.
done that.
9.
We've
I
already.
don't know. I was out.
I need it.
Cold.
Why, hold you.
Oh, oops.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I just woke up.
We could take a
I
short
rolled my
rest.
D8s.
Oh, I could
Game.
use, I could use something on the short
And
rest.
look around the establishment. You
Put my
totally
DNA on.
Or not.
So what were we saying?
You have any
Song of rest?
I can use song of rest, 1d6 on short rest.
Yeah. Then you heal the rest of us up.
Okay. We can do that.
Is
if
there a
we
boss
so
chest
choose.
nearby?
Yeah. Let's take a
Is
short
there,
there
a,
is.
is there a
Is
mimic
there a village
nearby?
nearby?
Is there a boss chest?
Is there a Wendigo by?
Where's the blacksmith? I need to-
A Wendigo. Getting some
How about
totally
the
different-
owl bear?
She got this
Is Miss
ledger,
Frizzle here with the
this
magic
book
school
that
last
she
week?
has
No.
that kind of marks like
You just see every kid pulling
where
an AK.
everyone that has a location
No.
inside of the inside the sanctuary, where everyone in that underground area has and owns a small plot of that area. Takes it out, she kind of flips through. She goes, hallway B, room 36. Kind of points right to the hallway B. And you head down,
Did we need to
find
heal
door
him?
36,
Yeah, we're gonna.
I healed
short
everyone.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
and
Everyone's,
you go
like,
to open
next.
it, and
Okay. Never mind.
rest. Warm my spells.
I do need to sleep. I do want my spell slots back because, you know,
Can we hit a tavern?
kind of use a lot of them.
No, we're just gonna take
Now,
like a
what would
quick
a-
short rest or whatever.
What would a knowledgeable
Well, you guys
and
rest. I'm gonna stop at the
intellectual
tavern. I don't know about you.
person? This reminds me of the time my mother locked me out of the house. This
Stop
is
at the
a
tavern
weird
for some
kid.
Alright.
Hey,
Let's get into a
Locked!
bar fight.
where's my
Oh.
keys?
Just
It's locked.
future. And that's how Tales and Taverns.
I don't have the keys, so someone must have taken it by accident. He seems crafty. Maybe he can unlock it.
Oh, I was with the kick.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can,
Open
if you
my
want to break
door.
property that belongs to
What,
me.
did you forget your
Honestly,
key?
it's fine. Just break property.
Give me a break, man.
Can you open it or not?
My shorts.
All right, let's open it up.
My shorts.
All right, do you have a lockpick?
My ass.
Yeah, I do.
All right, make a it's just a sleight of hand check.
Yep.
You said that way too fast. I said
Plus
slow
7.
handshake.
Yeah, so it's
Sleight of
plus
hand
7. So what am I rolling?
Sleight of hand. So just roll a d20.
He's
And add
the
6 to it. Whatever it is.
Oh.
13.
Yep, 13.
13.
Anyone
Yeah.
have a lighter?
It's a basic lock. It's good enough.
All right. Perfect.
As you unlock it, grab the door.
Yeah.
You look inside, and that's where we go to break.
Oh,
just
I was
on
really hoping
fire.
a giant spider just pops out of the way.
Just a screaming naked old man.
It just takes
We'll
Evan
be back in a
inside.
second, baby boys and girls.
I really hope.
And we're back. So, as you open that door, the door that leads to the sanctum in which you were able to live between your home and this other home in the sanctuary, you see all the basic amenities, everything you left behind. Just, a regular bed, a large bookshelf with a couple of different books strewn around that you would read from time to time. Nothing is jogging huge memory back. Just like, oh, I know this place, But nothing that's like, oh my God, Nothing that has a big bang in your mind. Big Bang Theory. You see a large chest, kind of like that one right there, on the floor. That would kind of just hold like different weapons that you would need, ammunition for if you were doing archery. A couple of books that were more for like trying to cast spells, because in this sanctuary they would try to teach all forms of combat, spell casting, martial, archery, all that kind of stuff. So you kind of look through the room, you see your side table, you kind of open it up, just some gold and silver in there, an oil lantern that's out, that's not lit on the side of your bed. Just a normal, like, it looks kind of like the room of an inn would be. So in here, is there anything you'd like to look more closely into?
Bless you. More closely to the chest.
Now, I'm sorry to tell you this, but this chest is canonically also locked. However, you don't feel like you would have locked this. And there are 2 locks on this one, not just one.
Hey, Joshua. Gonna need some service. If you don't mind. I'll pay you handsomely by not killing you if you don't do what I say.
Why don't you have your keys on you? I need to know this.
Well, you know what? You live and you learn and you laugh and you
Can
love.
I walk up to waddle up to the chest?
Well, I'm not laughing. I ain't loving.
I'm gonna take
Well, I
off.
hate you. Now get to going.
I got it. Take off, like my mushroom has like little circles on it. I'll peel one off, wrap it around the lock, and cast heat metal. See if I can just melt it.
Okay.
I'll take the other lock.
Yeah, sure.
Cast the open lock.
I guess you.
Oh, no, I'm not pretty strong.
You
I'm
you
small.
you kind of peel this fungal spot off of your mushrooms as it rips off. Yeah, make another sleight of hand.
What if you hold my sword and I swing you into
14.
it?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
14 on the die.
Yeah, 14 on the die,
Okay, and then add your sleight of hand to it.
which is dexterity, so plus 4, so 18.
Are you not proficient?
He has plus 7 to his dex.
Oh, plus 7.
to it. He's
Yeah.
proficient.
Yeah. So make sure you look at your skills, and it'll show you whatever's bubbled
Plus
in.
7, so
So 21.
yeah.
Yeah. No, you go in there, and this one just kind of like it's definitely a harder lock.
Yeah.
It's like in Skyrim, like it's more of like a master lock level.
Lockpick break.
Master lock, a little brand. And you kind of go in there with your 2 picks. You hold one at the bottom and start playing around the top, lifting. It kind of unlocks. Take the lock off. Just drop it to the floor. As you go to the other one and wrap this spot around, heating the metal to a degree that you are, while you're unlocking this one, you feel the heat coming off of it, even though you're not even close to this lock. There's like you here and like Connor here, or Frank is here, and you just feel the heat radiating with how hot this lock is getting.
like, do you mind? I'm trying to work over here.
Make a Arcana check to make it as hot as you can, because the metal heats, but it's very hard for it to actually start to melt.
My house burns down.
Your bungalow.
Enemy spider.
15?
15. You're kind of wrapping around, grabbing this heat, now getting hotter and hotter. It's starting to get to a place where you literally have to leave the spot on and let go before your hand incinerates in fire.
It's so hot.
The fungal part of the mushroom begins to burn up into an actual flame. Oh, flame! Into an actual flame. As this, it kind of drips in flame and fire and ash onto the lock. And I'd say with a 15, the lock does begin to drip until eventually this whole heat where the lock mechanism is be able to melt so much that it just kind of melts through. It just falls on the floor.
Okay, here you go.
Chest is open as you kind of.
Can I choose to throw in a match?
Can I burn down this house with fire and vigor?
Throws in a torch. You don't need any of that stuff.
Ooh, what if I threw a torch in your butt?
Whoa.
Character out of character.
You do see on the top layer of the chest, the training blade that you used. It wasn't your wind blade, not as nice. It's just a basic kind of iron sword with the hilt wrapped in leather. Just a perfect one to grab onto and train with. Just your basic longsword. You do see a book that has some type of writing in a language that you don't know. Do you speak Elvish or read? You do. Okay.
Oh, I knew picking up a sword. Yes.
On the book it says "Magic of the Winds" in Elvish, and there is a basic something that almost looks like Misty on the cover, like the way that the wind is kind of inscribed in, with a couple leaves around. Misty has been very distant lately.
Because she's singing on the man.
It's a wind.
If she's blowing something.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
Wind, get it? Wind,
that's a good one.
wind,
That's a really good
wind!
one. Guys, that's a really good joke, dude.
Guys, it's guys.
That was a really good joke. I'm very proud of this.
Thank you.
So you pick up the book, and basically flipping
19 years old. How's it gonna end?
flipping through the pages, just various. My computer's just blue screened. No, like actually.
We've been hacked.
Oh yeah, actually.
No, like,
Oh, it did blue screen. Oh, it's
can I please restore my previous apps?
There it is.
Sorry, guys. Everything just kind of crashed.
Welcome to the one zone.
It actually did give you a blue screen.
No, literally, I got blue screen.
Yeah.
Justin, look.
You do every. What?
What in the world?
Am I that boring to you? Reading through this book is kind of like reading multiple pages. You get the sense of different spells that you can learn that are all focused around wind. So like gust and wall of wind and spells like that. Things that you haven't learned yet because you were kind of entering that next chapter of spell casting. No way. No way. I'm so sorry, dude. My prayers go out to you and your family.
It's fine.
Just different
Your family would be fed to
in Elvish script, the whole book written in Elvish script, and going through you see multiple spells. It does look, if you kind of check more closely, it does look like a couple pages are ripped out, as if like they were used by someone to actually hold on and learn and practice really deeply, but you never noticed before because you didn't get to this chapter of your training yet. Make a investigation check as you're still looking through. Those are the two basic things that you can see.
That's a spell book?
It's less of a spell book teaching you how to cast and more teaching you about the spells and the lore behind them and how they work.
We got a 1.
I got a 7, you dolt.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You dolt. That's a new one.
Dolt.
That's a new one.
Dalton.
I couldn't see it.
You adult.
Well, Leah. I mean, how dare you look at me with those eyes?
Okay. You are going through, since you are face value at this, and going around with your finger and kind of brushing around, you do feel something in the wood that feels like it's raised. It's right towards the back right, against the wall of the chest. And if you look a little closer, it's kind of dark in the room. But with the little fire that's coming from the mushroom burning that he made, you're able to see a slight divot in there. And you kind of put your hand in it and you press your finger as it... You see this first layer actually kind of raises up. And a bottom, not really a shelf, but the bottom portion of the front of the chest sticks out. And that's your first kind of sense of seeing something mechanical, whatever that may be. But in this, there is something very, very strange. Not only is there a kind of bluish green gem just sitting there, there is another star point. Another one. Sitting at the base of this.
Star.
Yeah,
Is it what?
Another star point.
Where did you get that?
What do you think?
Oh, that's so
I'm gonna make it my screensaver.
Where'd you get that?
Dude, I don't know anything anymore.
Wait, how'd you lose your memory again?
The white light when we all woke up for some reason.
Did you
that's
smack
the
your
point
hand a
where I
little
could
too
not.
hard?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
When we woke up in the Spindle Woods.
Yeah.
That's all you remember.
Like that's when that's like when my memory loss first started. I did not remember anything.
I remember everything.
Did you hit a tree branch on your way down?
Sam here.
Are you inspecting the star point? Make another investigation check.
Free noodle for noodle. Give me the noodle so I can free.
This is gonna be a little higher DC.
I'll give him the help action.
I'm sorry.
You have. Tell me what it is first, because he's gonna help you.
Okay, it's 14 on the die.
Okay, plus investigations, intelligence.
So that's
If you unless
or
18. It's investigation.
Okay, so 18.
Okay. Do you want to try for a nat 20? He's gonna help you look.
Yeah, that's right.
I hope it's a 1.
17 on the die.
Okay, well that's higher. It's be like a 21 or something.
Yeah, about a 20.
Yeah, about 21.
Okay. Attached to this, as you kind of pick up the star point, you see there's this kind of divot in the back, almost like it's almost like a clip holder, like where it's kind of separated, but something can be held inside. And you go in and reach this little string coming off this ring at the top of the star point. So think about it like this diamond star point, a ring like a keychain, and then a little rope string, and then some tag stuffed inside this divot. You take it out, and on it is just a cursive J, very weirdly written, but a J nonetheless, the letter inscribed on that tag, and that's the only thing you can see. While he's looking, is there anything you guys are doing?
Yeah, I'm just looking around the room.
Yeah, I like to examine just the whole sanctuary itself.
Same for me.
See if I see anything.
Just take a
like-
rest. I want my spell slots back.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the tavern.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Where'd you come from?
Are you Galu?
Are you gay, Luke?
Do you get?
Sorry.
That's a good joke. That was a good joke, guys. I really appreciate that joke.
Sorry.
You killed Korean.
I choose to bring in a giant spider.
The giant, small enemy spider.
I'm also looking for relics.
For relics?
I will.
Make investigation on the room. You two make investigation checks on the sanctuary. What are you two actually doing? I know you want to go to a tavern, but what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing while they're looking
You guys
around?
seem to do this. I might as well help them investigate.
Yeah, we can
Make investigation too.
Yeah.
I feel like I know what this
I can
kid
help
is
him
doing.
investigate too.
Who does it belong
Can
to?
I loot
Yeah,
his,
we're all just roll a d20.
his,
Joe
chest?
Mama. Ha!
Just
My mother.
All his
I
personal
actually don't have a
belongings.
mother. So
tough.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll
the
take
woman
your
who's
arrow-
seen
I'll
it
take those arrows off your
25,000 times at school.
Seven.
She doesn't exist.
Seven?
I'll take your arrow. I'll take your
I got a
arrow.
nat 20.
Oh.
I got a nat 20. Wait, let me take a picture.
Wait, has it been
Yeah,
My first d20, let's go.
Oh no, it's actually
Alright,
like
I'll help you guys on the investigation.
Alright, yeah, roll for it. Hey, match me, dude.
What are we looking for?
Except you have a +8.
So,
What are they looking for?
Wait, so investigate. We add or
Doesn't matter, just look.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
You got a nat 20.
I
You
knew.
don't have that
So
anything.
You're not the
I
one
add it
that.
anyways.
I have to remember.
I am the biological.
Yes, and then.
So I have a 13.
They're not.
Classes.
They are.
They're adopted, but they're also
Yes.
Plus 27.
Yeah, you can't trick
So
me.
would I add the skills
I
or just
chose to
the
investigate.
modifier?
Just tell me you got a nat 20.
I have +8 with
Well, I want to add
Oh,
it just
wow,
because I
okay.
want to add
And
it.
so, but I had a 5. So
Yeah.
Yeah, just add if it's. Do you have proficiency in it?
19.
Is it black dotted?
Let me smell it.
Yeah.
Then add your proficiency and what does it
Does
say
it
on the
smell
number?
like anything?
So 6 plus 2. So
This?
like
It's
28.
coconut lime.
Oh.
You almost did my
Wait,
nose in
I
it.
thought you hated
Oh, you
that.
put it out.
I got a nat 20, but can I add my stuff to it? So
You don't
it's
have to.
20. I don't have to.
You don't have to.
No,
It's-
and
it's a
is a
success.
Literally whatever you do.
You
Unless
succeeded.
you're trying to lift a mountain.
Oh.
Yeah, then it's like,
I will lift
I'll-
the mountain.
I'll
Just
take
a
that
dwarf
bet.
lifting a mountain.
Does a one.
So-
Snap spine.
basically, Ryak, you are looking around. It's a nice place. It's not the castle. It's not the Ifrin castle.
All right, well.
And thus,
You know.
you certainly
I've
do
seen-
not
I've
care.
seen inns better
He's
than
like, oh, it's a nice F in the floor. It's golden now. Cool. It's dying down. The light from the F,
Outside now.
No, what is wrong with you?
the light
Kink, so it's okay.
the light from the F is
You're gonna lift the candle.
years for this.
is dimming down. The golden light around the whole sanctuary edge and the light of the F are dying down.
I have seen
Sounds good.
ghosts better than you. Yeah, I didn't think I'd go there.
Wasteland Gaming.
Connor's
truly
becoming
is a
frog
wasteland.
woman.
Connor,
He's becoming frog.
Dude, I told you not to have any more accents in my
It's
house.
a kink.
Dude, put it on your. You don't see
So
anything
I
else.
find-
You don't care anything
I
else.
don't. I really don't. It's just.
For you, you look around. You do see there are
I'm jello.
multiple hallways, 8 hallways to be exact, all labeled with a different letter. So A, B, C, D, E. You forgot D. You forgot D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. B is the one he went down. You kind of go back out and look at the rest of everything.
I'll choose to go
Oh, yeah,
down,
ZYXWUT.
Okay,
YZ.
so we'll get back to you on that one. You notice all the hallways. You notice the lights dimming down.
Why?
Why am I?
But you also notice with that high
Put
number
on my dice.
that on the
But, like,
there is a large
why am I like that?
chandelier on the top that has some.
Like you get it dirty.
Upon closer inspection, kind of staring,
That was him
That's
moving
peering,
around.
Why did you put it
has
on there
some
in the first
runes
place?
inscribed into it.
Then who did?
Don't know what
I
to
put
say.
it on there.
Why?
They are
Because it
not
wasn't
language
gonna, like,
runes. They are
Got it.
magic
Or anything.
runes. So they don't.
That's when
They're
you
not a
grab it,
language.
pinch it.
Well, like what I know, like it's
I'm trying to grab it all.
No.
magician.
I just said it on there. I didn't
But
write it down or anything.
They are something you have not learned.
Here, just wipe this.
Seem to be either maybe to a type of
And it was
spellcaster that
dried
you have
enough to where
not
it wouldn't- it wouldn't
experienced.
freeze.
Okay.
But you do notice that, and that they're the flames of the chandelier are now dying down as well. And for Garvin, with your natural 20, you are able to see everything that they've all seen. The floor and the lights dying down on the floor, all the different A through H hallways, as well as the chandelier on the top with the runes inscribed into it. However, you look above and you see some kind of cobweb of some sort, large cobweb that is stringing across from one side of the ceiling to the chandelier at the top, and then another one over there, kind of equidistant from each other, but a little offset, so it's not like perfectly doom doom. So it's definitely not decor.
Spider-Man?
Fortnite website?
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm on the
I'm
page.
level 16. I play so much Fortnite. I hate my life, dude. It's so fun. I hate it. I wish it wasn't fun.
I just look up and I just kind of go,
Is this what forgiveness is?
huh.
But I'd say you don't see any other webs anywhere, just on the ceiling.
Well, yeah, but I just look up at those two and I go,
And I'd say with the natural 22, you do see that there is a small dugout burrow in the ceiling.
burrow?
Like a burrow, but going up
Okay.
in the ceiling.
What is it made out of? What is the room made out of? Is it like stone? Is
The floor is stone, and then the walls are kind of like a very coarse dirt, almost stone gravel.
So like clay?
Kind of a little harder.
Okay.
So whatever dug through this had to have some strength if
Oh,
someone dug through.
okay.
Dog.
Now, We all made our investigation.
Just doing Franck now, yeah. So, Franck, what did you get on investigating the room itself? 19. You open up the drawer that he opened up at his night table, find some scattered coins around. You look at the oil lantern, picking it up, you turn it upside down, and you see a very familiar sight. That DG from the tavern is an insignia on the bottom of this oil lantern.
The guy.
Daniel Greg.
Damien Gore. His tavern insignia is stamped at the bottom of this oil lantern. So some trade has happened. Or someone's just brought it over here. Make an insight check on the room, actually.
Okay.
Because there's something going on, obviously. You go to the bed, you kind of move the sheets around, look under the bed. Nothing really special. No curtains, there's no windows down here.
Oh my god. I got a 2, but I rolled again just to see what happened. I got a 920. So, what was it?
Insight.
Okay, that's a good 6. That's a good 6 right there.
The only thing you can really read is that either you've forgotten so much that you don't even remember the items in your room, or someone has been in your room. Not much more than that you can really pick up, but it's definitely one of those two options.
I really think.
Instant transmission.
I remember everything.
And then you look on the bookshelf, Franck. You see there are multiple books, mostly all written in common. Just different things about sword fighting, about archery. There is a kind of makeshift leather book that seems to be more made for this sanctuary. And it just labels a bunch of rules that the sanctuary follows.
What are the rules?
Basically, the first rule you're thinking of is don't talk about Fight Club, basically.
Okay.
But don't speak to anyone outside of the group about it unless they are trusted enough to join it.
Also, you must say farewell to Israel sometimes.
That is the second rule canonically.
So the headmaster gets angry.
So first rule is don't talk about it to anyone who can't be trusted to join. If someone knows about it, they are basically held at sword point unless they join, or they must die.
We have to.
Second says that every deed done must be unto Favonius, which is the god that she spoke of. And the third rule is basically just it's a one-page book, on the front and back. And the third rule is whenever there's combat or fighting or training, no killing shall be done. Only fighting enough to show your level of combat expertise, not to murder members of Nirvana.
And in parentheses it says, unless you crit.
Unless Franck Lumen enters. Then please kill him, I hate him.
So can I walk up to Wanderer and be like, so what makes someone a god? This is a question.
It's a good question. What is God really?
No, I'm talking about your god. What's his name?
Oh,
What's his name?
my God.
Fire?
No, not you. Favonius. If he can be killed, then how is he a god?
If he can be killed, can I take his place?
I'll take his wife. It's his wife for sale.
Well, then what's the difference between me and a god?
There's just a higher chance of you dying than a god, I guess.
But theoretically,
So,
if I can be
if you become powerful enough, you become a god.
Unless... Yeah, actually, no.
So, if anyone can become a god, then why are they so special?
That's what I'm on this journey to find out.
I heard of this prophecy one time of some band of heroes or whatever, and one of them fought so valiantly unto who he believed in that he ascended to godhood as well. I don't know, it's just a story I read, but they say it's a prophecy. I don't know.
Pause.
Mhm.
Excuse me?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
How long ago did you read about
I
that?
beg your pardon?
It was in the king's library area, so I just kind of picked up a book and it read a prophecy of heroes of color and light and defeating a fiendish evil.
Wait, are we role-playing or is this for reals?
No, this is her talking.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
that sounds interesting.
The stories you read about knights and warriors fighting for a greater good. It's a cool story, but I mean, you know, who knows?
Think about it. Anyone can be a god, really.
When she's
Like, oh, you're the god of eating lots of food. You're fat.
That's me.
there is a god. There is actually a god of that. Yeah, that's actually a real god.
It's-
Like Dionysus.
Where do I put my application?
And Dionysus is actually
Dude,
pretty much
for real.
the real god.
Dial 1-800
Dionysus.
eatmyass.com.
And parties and basically eating himself to a coma. I mean, if you read about him, like he just kind of screws around and drinks and eats. I love him. But when she says that, something in your mind goes back to that dream you had, and it sounds very familiar. Is there anything else? Oh, you odd.
No.
I know when you odd, that means there's something odd in your mind. And
This is J. That has to be Juno's. Isn't it?
what would she be doing with one of these? And why was it in your room?
Maybe it was planted here. Everything is just getting too confusing. What is going on?
Did you? Did him? Did you? Did he? Did he? Did he do it? Did he?
Perhaps. Remember.
History.
It's not 20.
Whoa! That's insane, guys.
What the frog, dude? Oh my
Oh, that's a good one, dude. This is what we pay you the big bucks for.
The frog man. What the
Yeah,
frog?
The frog, man.
remembering as hard as you can of what you did in this room, this, you feel like if you had seen this point before, it would have reminded you of this other point that you had before, because you have a point now that belongs to you, and this point that was planted in your room couldn't have been you because you don't even remember the other one that you had, so much less this one. So it definitely wasn't you. So someone put it in here, into a part of your chest that you didn't even know existed. You didn't even know your chest could pop into a secret compartment.
The only place where the only people who would know about this, or at least my chest, would be Juno. I can't think of anyone else who would know of it.
Well, that begs the question, Arthur. Who had access to your room?
Juno. She did. Oh, crap.
And didn't she... correct me if I'm wrong, but... was she the one who gave you yours?
She did. Oh my god, I remember.
So Juno gave you a piece, and if this J is her, that means she owns one too.
I remember now. She fell off. I need to find her. She's...
But do you think... I mean, if you survive, then it's possible. But you also...
Do you think this thing...
an angel.
Let me find her too.
It might.
I mean, she was a member, right?
It might. But if she is more than she seems, then maybe this tracker is more than I thought it was.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's... yeah.
Help me remember something.
We should probably go to King Salik now. She kind of yelled. What's up, buddy?
Don't worry. Shit
Oh, as she kind of calls out, "We're gonna go see the king now." You are going down, hallway C, just looking around, looking at rooms, kind of like, oh, there's a lot of locks here. I could. So what do you want to do while you're still down here, in this hallway?
I just keep looking for stuff, I guess.
Okay, make investigation.
So weird. Come on, give me something good.
What the?
Reroll with advantage now.
Yeah, reroll.
Reroll it.
Let's see, hold on.
Wait, what'd
I
you
kind of
get?
want to see what I got.
Yeah, see what you got. If it's good, then
No.
reroll it.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a bug.
Oh, not
Did you say there was a
bad.
bug?
Yeah, there's a bug.
16.
On the die.
16, and then
And
plus
then
your.
plus
That's like
rank.
24.
And then plus 7, yeah.
Plus
Plus
7.
Yeah, plus
Jeez, man. Okay. You go down all the hallway until you get. They're huge hallways until you see another ladder heading up. Another possible entrance.
I know I shouldn't, but
However,
however,
you look around. You see rooms. This hallway seems to be like, because there's one hallway that's just full of weapons. This one's full of a lot of different pieces of paper strewn across the walls of just people that, like scribes that have drawn and written about the work of this underground society and what they've done to help people in need. And it's just a lot of a lot of papers against the walls, like kind of like bolted in with nails. Okay. All the achievements now gone. There are a couple of shelves that do have like some silver or gold idols, maybe like some gifts that were given to the members for saving them, and everything's been brought like back here into this hallway. And this is kind of like the hallway of like everything that's good, like championship. But besides that, there's not much besides just a bunch of locked doors.
Yeah, that's very young because I didn't model that.
Go for it.
oh, I'm gonna go up the stairs or the ladder, whatever. It
Okay.
was.
Climbing up the ladder, you do hear Athena's voice carrying out through the sanctuary, but you're too far gone. You're just going.
I'm going on my own grand adventure.
Okay.
Miniseries.
Going up, you see this hatch that you kind of like open up, and you and some dust, like dust and dirt and like grass follicles fall on your face.
Oh god. Some kind
Oh,
of
great heavens!
That was a good
Oh,
face.
good heavens.
And
Oh,
you
good
look,
heavens, something
you
out of
look
my
up, and you kind of pop out, and you look around, and you just see like you're on the outskirts of some like small village area town. You're almost like a manhole looking out in New York City, but it's fantasy. So you're popping out of the grass, and you're looking around. You just see people walking by. You see carriages with horses being drawn and moved, large buildings and everything. It doesn't seem to be the town center that you went before, where you were tied up. It seems to be a different section, a different sector of the town. But this seems to be a very well hidden spot.
I would just explore then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna hop out?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hop out of that. Man.
Joshua leaves the party to investigate the
Just
rest of
disappears.
Aram. Alright, you get out, and you close the hatch, and we'll get back to you.
They just find my corpse a few days later.
in the horse wagon, being traded as goods. You guys all kind of collect together with a missing Joshua. Well,
Alright, let's go.
Let's just
Just
go.
leave it on.
as she goes,
My stuff.
she takes you. She goes, I mean, the way you came through is the closest way to the castle, so we'll just go up there. She crawls up the ladder. You all follow suit, going up the ladder that you originally went down with all the weapon hallway. Climbing up and kind of opening another hatch. You see the waterfall, large waterfall you saw before. You see the horse standing looking.
All untied.
It was tied. The horse just. You untie the horse. You untie the moose, the two moose. And you continue
The Mises.
back on the path, and you go up to the gate.
Okay.
This beautiful gate, like I said earlier, that looks like two eagles perching over. Gorgeous gold and silver makeup, like basically it looks like what heaven would look like, you know.
That's so cool.
There's some pieces of rock and vegetation that are floating, because whatever atmosphere here is different than the rest of the atmosphere. Some stuff is able to float. Go up to the gate, see two guards. They are both Arakocra in nature. One of them seems to be this kind of more brownish, reddish tinted eagle-looking folk. The other one is just more kind of blue macaw with this yellow under feather. One of them goes, "Halt! State your presence." Looks across. She goes, Oh, you must be new. I am Athena. I have come regularly. I am related to Master Sharam inside. Oh, Master Sharam. Yes. We have heard about you. Yes, of course. As they both step aside and they go, right this way. Can we ask what your business is? We just want to speak to the king. We have some important information to share about some artifacts we have come across. And we were curious if he would know about them because I personally have been in the castle many times. I have seen depictions of these points. They go, okay. Well, if you are related to one of the head masters in our facility, then of course you may head in. As they both open their side of the gate. And you walk on this beautiful, like, the stone is like limestone kind of, but it's shimmering with gold. Just this gold glittery sparkle as you walk down up to this massive I mean, like, Castle Ifrin's big, but this is massive. This castle is humongous. And for you two, of course, being here, living here your whole life, this is the first time you actually had entrance to go into the royal castle. So it's kind of cool.
My friend.
My friend.
I was a banished room.
I was gonna say, aren't they gonna notice you?
No.
You've been banished. For some
The
reason.
question is, who banished you?
No one.
He banished himself this whole time.
I can't
He
be
just
here
thought-
anymore. I hate it here.
There's the queen.
Yeah. Walking up the pathway, you eventually arrive at the front doors of this massive castle. The castle itself has pieces that are floating. Like one of the entire spires of the castle itself, now that you're closer, is floating off of the rest of the the rest of the building. So like one of the spires is completely just dissected and floating. Walking up to the main door, you see two more guards. One of them seems to be like this kind of half-orc, very buff, very burly. And another one seems to be this very strong and muscular human. The half-orc standing there has this kind of purplish green skin. And he has this kind of, this knight armor on. And you notice this as the Royal Knights of Calum. They have these two wings on their head coming off of the...
Ooh, wings! Oh boy, would you look at that? Those
coming off of the helmets.
Just go and walk.
And then you can see the rest of it, kind of like a Thanos helmet, where you can see like the rest of the face, and it's just coming down. But it has wings, and it's made of iron and silver. Can I help you, Crit?
Can we get our spell slots
Not
back?
with these idiot NPCs.
I'm sorry.
Can we get our spell slots back?
Yeah, you would spend a lot of time just resting. Well, you did a short rest, so you get half of them back.
Yeah, that's right.
But for you, it's probably full because you only use one spell, right?
I used 3. But there are 2 first level, 1 second. So
Okay.
it's half. Yeah, I used half.
So one, you get
I
one
got
second
everything.
level, one first level,
I have 4 first level. So I get 2 back. Right.
but you get half of what you had back.
So if I use 2, so I get half.
So you get one back, and then you get the next one back. If you short rest again or long rest, you get everything.
Okay, thank you.
The orc kind of stands there. State your business. I am here to see King Salik Aranan. I am related to Master Sharam, and I am with a group of valiant heroes. And she kind of like starts rambling on. They saved multiple regions from horrifying monsters. She looks across at you, like to nod. And we have just come to ask simple questions to the king of what some artifacts we found were, just to get some knowledge. The guard goes, "You do look like Sharam. Alright, I'll let you in. But if you pull any funny business like Stratus did, you'll be out." Understood. Good. They open the large, gold-gilded, dark wood doors. As you all begin to head inside.
You have all the sharp ones still, right? Because I didn't. Never mind. I didn't care.
Oh yeah. I'll
I
hold
think, yeah.
whoever doesn't care.
Like, I didn't care.
I'll put him back in the mushroom.
Your mushroom of holding.
My mushroom.
I have my pockets of holding.
Yeah, you do in your
You
little
do, don't you? Do you use them for anything?
Actually, I don't think I've used them in a hole.
Just put me inside.
I'll just put Frank in there and he'll never be let out just to get day of light again.
Entering, you seem to walk in, and there are a couple people on the floor. I mean, just massive building that you're in. These tile floors that just stretch for like what seems like just feet upon feet upon feet, just stretching. Large staircase that heads up with this kind of red velvet carpet, and then 2 side ones coming in from the side. Everything that's wood is also gilded with like a gold finish on all the wood, so everything's sparkly, shiny gold. Inside of the area that you're sitting, you see there are large doors, just large, like they come down like spikes at the top and then go round. There's 3 of them, 3 large doors. Looking through, there's a giant sunroof above you, so like huge glass dome where you can see outside. And looking up and out a little bit at an angle, you see the top of what seems to be tree foliage at the top. There are a couples of royalty kind of dancing around on the sides, just performing a display for whoever's watching. There are some guards that are kind of sitting there watching, like, nice dance, you know?
No, keep going. Keep going.
Where's the king?
He's not in this room. You see 2 guards at the top of each staircase. There is like 25 guards in this place, 26 guards, all in different areas of this location.
I can't feel my skull. Oh, my head.
And you see large busts and statues of the king. Who's this?
Thick?
He's a bird.
He's a bird.
I asked a damn question, Justin.
Did he stutter, Justin?
No. He's a little bit muscular.
Can we kill the king?
But he seems to be.
Let's start an international.
But it seems like the way that he is chiseled might be younger in his life, as he's a little more muscular than from what you've seen in book depictions.
Okay.
Or they're just bolstering him up.
I got you.
Across on the other side of the major stairwell is the queen, looking elegant and also a bird.
Is she thick?
They're birds. They're birds. Not everyone in this game is thick. Not particularly thick.
And why is that, Justin?
Because I'm not horny all the time.
Cast enlarge on them.
No, they're statues.
Can I cast enlarge on a single body part?
Gosh. Which one's it gonna be, huh?
Does it work on people?
What's it gonna be? How you doing?
What's it gonna be?
Get ready.
And then there's another statue on this side where one of the smaller staircases. There's 2 smaller staircases coming down on like a.
So they have more of an idealistic view of the king.
100%. He's completely decked out in statues and like his actual statue has real riches and gold kind of like offerings on him, and so does the queen. Over here we see some kind of like elven man.
Oh, it's me.
Legolas.
No.
Yeah.
The kind
I
of
never seen all.
elven man standing in a very prim and proper way. She points at that statue. She goes, "That's Master Sharon."
It's me. It's your boy, Master Shifu.
No.
Master Shifu?
Where's the king?
Behind the giant door. He must not be out right now. He usually sits out and watches, but I guess he's not out right now.
Okay, I'll just walk up to the door and try to get in.
Knock on the door. Hello?
And then you see just kind of standing up, very pointed, poignant nose in this statue. Seems like they weren't as nice to this guy when they made the statue. From the chat. Ears are very pointed. Eyebrows are almost a zigzag, like furrowed.
Oh.
And the hair kind of goes back like a Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
The back of it, kind of like pompous.
Pompous?
You pompous. Large, and then goes up into a kind of point at the top. Just by the expression on the statue alone, you can tell he's a very arrogant and self-centered man.
And then, can I just walk into the king's room?
Yeah, you step up the stairs. Some of the guards kind of look at you.
How's it go?
You're very dirty, sir. Would you like a complimentary bath?
Yes.
The king and queen might not want to see someone so tattered and worn.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell
He
you
looks
why.
at the tracks of mud up the
Let me look at
stairs.
why I'm tattered and worn. Do you want to know why? Because I've worked for a living, all right? And you're going to pay attention to the working class citizen. And yes, I would
So
like a
have
bath.
we.
Yes, I would like a bath.
Okay. He looks.
Respect your elders.
Are they all part of you?
Yes.
We are.
Oh, Lady Athena. Well, if you want to see the king, that is perfectly fine. But first things first, this guard is a kind of like blue-skinned elf. Seems to have like these white freckled dots all over his face, and this green hair that goes past that nice little Thanos-like helmet. Not very buff, much more looking like he's agile in battle.
Okay, fine. Take me to the bath.
We should all like baths as well.
I would love.
Would you like a bath?
Just shouts at
Yes.
us in the hall.
Yes, yes,
Shouts-
please.
shouts
Oh,
at
I don't
us.
care, but the king and queen might be a little bit.
Oh, I see. Then yes, I would
I,
love that.
I would.
I would like my clothes washed.
That is a very nice sword.
Well, thank you. It
What
was
is-
given to me by King Ifrit himself.
All of them just like everyone in the area. Wait, hang on.
You just hear your cheeks clench. What?
Everyone in the area that hears that, because your voice thunders through. The music stops. The instrument stops playing. You were given a sword by King Ifrit.
Yes, I serve him directly, or I serve under him.
Yeah, this one
Is
was
that a
Bill
problem?
Gates.
No.
It cuts to you getting thrown out. Ah! Closes behind you.
It shouldn't be.
Okay.
As long as you are not here to start war.
Of course not. I'm here to find out about these artifacts.
Make a
And I'll
persuasion
pay.
check.
Okay.
I'll give him advantage. Oh, you know, he's just simple royalties.
He's just the errand boy.
Take the advantage.
Errand boy.
17 on my die.
Okay. 13 on mine.
I'll give him a
18.
slap on the. Oh wait, never
18?
mind. You're good.
Mine's 17.
That's lucky. That's lucky, dude.
They go. He leans in close as you've kind of like ascended the stairs at this point. He leans in close, looks you up and down. It is a very nice sword, and the music continues
And
to
I
play.
will not mention anything more.
It's a very nice ass.
Thank you very much. Right this way to the cleaning chambers. He kind of yells, "Jonas, come here!" Not Jonas, Jornas. For those of you confused, Jonas. Jonas, as this this very nice looking like regal kind of, I don't even know how to. It's like a chameleon.
Oh.
Kind of steps over. He kind of hobbles over a little bit. He's very well dressed, not in knighthood, but dressed in a nice thing. He kind of stands next to you. His colors completely changed to match what your colors are.
Colors. Would you like a bath?
Me?
Yeah.
I already have a bath. I had a bath already. I did. But come.
Come on in.
I am known as
Just your legs spread at the top.
No, it's like this.
Come on in.
I
was like,
Please.
am known as the Bathmaster. As Athena goes, they have a master for everything.
Well, Bathmaster. So, what is your? What do you
God,
do
I'm
for
not
your
here.
position?
I bathe people
Well, come over here.
I'm so glad I chose
Glad,
in the bathing chambers.
glad you had me at Bathmaster. Let's go. I
You
just
gotta-
start to undress.
I'm so
Wait.
glad I chose you.
In the bath sanction.
Okay, well, are we there yet? Where are we going?
No, we're going there now.
Okay, run!
Ah!
Run!
He goes.
Frog's cock and ball is
He's-
just laying out.
He skitters across the ground.
My little almond nuts hanging about.
As you all just kind of follow this chameleon fellow.
Cock and ball. Dude.
Like a horse.
Dang, Frank. Frank. Going through the hallway, you go through the rightmost large door. As he opens it up, he just skitters through down to the third door on the right. As he kind of takes out a little key that was in his little pocket. He's wearing like a tuxedo, but one that fits a large humpback chameleon shape. It's like a dark blue, navy blue in color, with this black tie, this white underdress, and he has these pants too, but his feet are too like long and weird to fit any shoes. So he just kind of has his lizard toes out. But he makes no mess. He's completely clean. Like he's spick and span. Opens the door, and you go into this large, fully covered in like an off-white tile, with some blue tile placings, bathroom. Going like through, you see there are a couple of glass window panes that separate showers, and then there's a large like hot tub on the side here, and then a couple of large like tubs in the back. He goes, "Please,
anything you like. Just take a a nice shower. Take yourself a wonderful bath. Anything like that. No.
I'm taking a
Oh,
bath.
that's not to Evan.
I'm taking a bath too.
I'll take one.
I like baths.
I've had a bath.
I like being fastidious.
You gonna slide into? There's 3 large baths, so I'd say a couple of you guys kind of slide into the same bath, get undressed. You go. He kind of leaves the room. He goes,
Figured that was coming.
I'll be back shortly.
what you see, like when you take your clothes off, there's a couple of insects that are kind of buzzing around. He goes, I love my job, and he he catches all the bugs around you.
My
They don't pay me. I just eat the bugs, and he runs out of the room.
These were probably my friends.
So,
It's like your cousins.
so Frank, those are some nuts you got there.
Before you get
Do
in
you
the
actually
bath,
say that to me?
No, I don't.
before you get in the bath, would you allow me to get in first? I don't mean anything, but you do seem to be quite one with nature. I'd say you're dirty. You're dirty, and I'm afraid you'll get the water filthy.
Frank can get his
Fine,
own bath.
go ahead, step in. I'll get my own bath.
Or is there separate baths, or is it all like?
There's 3 big baths and then like 6 showers, which are just a drain that once he like hits a lever, water's just released from the top of the castle through these. They're like 2 drains. One sucks it back in, and one's in the top, and it just a steady stream of water.
Actually, I'll take a shower.
So you get into these showers.
Xander's kind of self-conscious of his size.
I see. You get in, you
Cock
pull
and ball.
you pull the curtain shut, and you see there are windows that he can see, that the chameleon can see what you're doing, so he knows when you're in the shower. He hits one of the levers, and everything just tints.
Oh God,
I'm gonna say this again. I'm glad I decided to explore.
You
to
see
be
two
with you guys.
runes on either side of the shower tint all the glass, and you can no longer see him. You just hear, yeah.
He's getting off, dude. He's having a hell.
You called him
music.
dirty.
his pants are off right now.
He's just.
Chameleon cough.
He goes.
What the?
That's not canon.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Anyway, well you can't see. You don't know what he's doing back there.
What's that? We just hear the noise that Evan made.
You all bathe. Are you taking a shower or a bath?
I'm gonna get in a bath, and I'd
Okay.
like to point something out. I take my clothes off, and I get in the water. I look dirty, and I am very dirty, but it's literally, none of it comes off, because it's literally a part of my, like, I'm completely green, just because I've been around vegetation that long.
Oh.
I'm not in, yeah, so, like, I get in, and I mean, I'm a normal person, so,
Yeah,
so
no,
my,
then I'll
my
audibly
clothes
be
were
shocked,
dirty.
and I'll say, oh.
Yeah, and
Like,
I
I'll
get in
just-
and I
oh.
go, I was literally born into just a plane of grass.
You see a
okay?
flag.
His whole body's
Oh.
white, but it's just his head is green.
I'm not physically
Full
drunk.
of
I mean,
scales
it's
and
just a
color.
part- No. You want it to be full of parts? You think I'm
You
dirty?
hear,
Fine.
you hear the door open, and something walks in. You can't really see
I
what it
just
is.
stand up naked.
You look at it. It seems like Jornus is back, but he's blending in with the white tile, as he grabs all of your clothes and like whatever like clothing pieces you had, didn't touch the armor, and he goes over to a side and opens the door on the side, and he just starts to. You just hear.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Welcome
embedded
to
in
the
my
Tales
skin.
of
It's not. I'm
Taverns.
not actually.
Good on you, though. Forgive me for
ASMR.
my misspeaking then.
Get in
Sorry.
here.
As you kind of are finishing your shower, you see there's a sign inside on a plank of wood that says "done," and you kind of take it and you slide it underneath the curtain, and instantly it's just taken, and the water shuts off, and your clothes are just kind of like placed in front of you, like they're perfectly like wrinkle-free, completely clean. And then he goes to all of you. He drops your clothes over some racks. Everything's completely clean. And he runs back out and closes the door.
I'll put my armor back on and suit up.
Yeah.
Suit up.
So we finally made it here, Frank. Well, I guess
You mean in the bathtub, or do you mean at the castle?
in the castle.
Oh,
13
that's very
episodes.
important.
But now
13
we'll
episodes.
finally be able to
13
find out
episodes
what the
came in the
star
tub.
is. And what the importance could be.
Any guesses?
I don't. As of right now, I don't really care.
I
If
wonder
it's
what
affecting me, I'll do whatever I can to
looks
support them.
I'm not sure.
But
I know,
as of
like-
right now, it's just a start.
Are they like scaly?
Can I
They're
tell you
like,
a secret?
I'm not sure.
like the whole, like how are they made?
Let me look it up really quick.
Right before
How
I
are they
blacked out,
made?
when I was blasted to the Spindlewoods,
All right.
as my vision faded to black, I just looked up and I saw all white with like 6 different figures of different statures, just all around.
I saw that too.
Me too.
What?
Oh, we all saw that. I thought.
Why didn't you say anything?
What? I don't
You
know. I
never
thought you guys
asked.
knew. I thought everyone.
I thought I was the only one who saw it.
No, I saw that.
Okay. This isn't a coincidence no more.
Did one of the figures look like a certain someone from my past?
In mine,
It's
Yes.
mine.
You had one.
What about me?
You not from your past, but you saw the same figure that had struck your boat down.
Oh.
That was one of the shadows.
Did I see one of the gnoll guys or lizard folk?
And you didn't really have anyone from your past.
Huh.
That would be attacking. So
Yeah, it was very weird.
What?
I just go underwater and start blowing bubbles.
Oh, that looks fun. I'll join you.
I'm just.
Your bubbles are just.
Causes a tsunami.
Can I leave the
Frog
thing
starts
and just
surfing
the
on the boats.
bathroom or whatever and just explore?
put your clothes on, you leave, and you kind of step out of the hallway, drying yourself off. Your hair wet and immaculate down your on your shoulders. Your little wet beard that you've grown over time. Kind of just like wiping it off and
What's popping?
wipe it off. What's popping?
Popping.
So I grabbed Frank and that.
Frog and drown him in the bubbles.
You go out and you look around. You see this beautiful hallway, complete marble, and like granite tile pillars all over the place. Giant window at the end of the hallway, letting in light. Multiple rooms around you. One of the rooms does have a statue next to it of some kind of large. It looks like a swan. But it also looks to be slightly humanoid. And it is sitting at a large organ. Not like a body organ, but like the instrument.
So I'll get out and nod I'm done or whatever.
You see that too. When whoever goes out and finishes their bath sees that large hallway with all the pillars and everything, the large window, and then that large statue next to a certain room that has a kind of gilded gold. And, 1 second. In the meantime, Joshua, you are going through this town, just snooping around, kind of looking around, like, oh,
Gosh, you did not even take a bath. You
No, I
filthy
literally
monkey.
left the party
You
like a
monkey.
while back.
You monkey.
While you guys were
You
out
monkey.
in the tunnels, I decided to walk up a ladder.
You absolute monkey.
What's near me? Because now, where am I exactly?
You're so
compared to where they are, they're in the castle.
they're in the castle.
Absolutely.
You're
Where
in
am I
one of the
exactly?
outskirt towns.
I'm in
that
the
is-
slums.
in the slums.
You're in the hood of Aram.
I'm gonna get stabbed. They're just gonna find my body in a wagon. It's like,
You're in downtown Queens.
where are you? Just
Or like an Assassin's Creed in the hay piles.
yeah.
Whee!
I choose to investigate the slums and
The slums.
the people there. Let me roll. Where's my die?
You see, above in a very nice nameplate above the door, it says, Madame Suava.
Oh, I thought it was gonna. Thought that was her name.
I don't know how to spell that. EHGH.
What is it?
Madame Suava.
Madame Swole. All right.
You don't see that. That's what they see inside of the door. You are just in a town.
I'm just in a town. I choose to investigate this town. I want to find out what's going
What are you
on.
looking
in the
for? What are you
slums.
looking for in this town? What do you?
Money.
Makes sense.
Can I
th-
pickpocket every single person in town so I can
Actually,
get
can
them
I?
gone?
Can I roll for that?
I mean, you could steal from someone if you want to. There are people.
I mean, they're already in the slums. They already got nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
And
What's a
everyone
couple
else's
more
house has
gold?
been destroyed.
What's a couple more gold missing?
They
Let's
wouldn't even
find
have
more
gold.
pieces of gold.
They'd have like maybe 2 silver.
Well, see, if they live in this kind of... Well, no one in Aram is poor. Everything is well taken care of. The one thing...
I thought they just all went through a cataclysm.
They did, but...
Spent all their money recovering from that for the past 2 years.
They did go through a cataclysm.
It's been like, what,
But
3
none of
months
the
since-
towns are poor by any means. And a lot of the things that were to happen to the cataclysm were paid for by the government. Because that was a major event that took place that put lots of lives in risk and danger. A lot of people lost their lives. They're not going to just let that pass, you know. That's the one thing that Caleb has always been good at, is having a wonderful monarchy to civilian relationship.
I just choose to go to the castle at this point. This is just
It's just a city.
Slums.
Yeah, the slums is basically...
It's like the lower class, but
yeah,
they're
the
still-
slums. The
they're
slums is
still
basically like
rich.
the middle class suburban neighborhood, versus of here. This is what the slums are here, versus what would be like in Uh-oh.
No.
Greg Silva adds a little race theory to our show.
I did not mean to say
little
that.
racial motivation to our show. Just
Wait,
what
what
we
are
needed.
you doing?
The only thing we needed. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna cast fireball.
If you burn something, I'm gonna literally lick your tip.
I can't wait for something to light on fire. Actually.
Oh, it's not gonna light, buddy.
He proved you wrong.
You said it was
Yeah,
hard to
many
light.
things
It's
going on
lit
here.
twice. No. After being burnt. You are a cleric, dude.
You're literally a
Come on,
Alright,
eat my
let's hit the
entire
castle
butt
then.
cheeks.
I use my
Go
power
in
of
there.
fire.
Go in there like...
How did that light, dude?
No. I just head to the castle then. At this point. There's
Yeah.
nothing to take.
You kind of look around like, why did I do this?
This was just to avoid whatever's going on in the back. This is just to avoid the.
You had an
alarm.
instinct and a metagaming knowledge of what happened in the bathroom.
We got an iguana man watching them bathe. I don't think I want to be there for that.
I hit my head so hard. You kind of look around. Make a sleight of hand check just to grab something on your way out.
I'll just grab somebody's gold off of them.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
You got
Alright.
this.
I almost missed this.
All right, I have a 19.
Hey!
I choose
That's like
to
what,
add
a
a 7
28?
to that.
27? Oh my god.
26.
What's the passive perception?
Not 26. Not a commoner. Commoner has like a 10. You just kind of walk past. There's this cart going past with a nice like large. You kind of, as you're walking past, you like finger the bottom of the sack, and you hear clinking inside. And you just kind of like,
Wouldn't somebody feel that though?
not someone's sack. It's on the side of a cart.
No, but if you tie your like a coin sack on you,
It's not on a
wouldn't they
person.
Feel that?
It's not on a person. It's
Oh,
on the
wait,
side
what?
of a wagon, of a cart.
Okay.
And you just kind of
I
like,
was gonna say like, would they feel that if I'm taking their gold?
you're crying.
I know. I haven't closed my eyes in a minute. Oh.
You just kind of undo the rope as to pick it up. There's a lot of money in here, dude. There's a lot of money in there.
I just choose to rob every person I want.
You just kind of look in there. It's a lot of silver with nice specks of gold, and you can see a couple platinum pieces shining through.
Kept my eyes open
So you just kind of take the bag, tie it up, put it over your shoulder, and head to the castle.
Yeah, that's not going to be suspicious at all as I walk into the castle. How's it going, guys?
I did this.
What is that?
My tears.
My last one I got.
I'm happy that I
Oh my
avoided
God.
the iguana man.
The
That's like already.
perverted
I
chameleon.
already had it. We don't need joke in this. That literally slipped out. I didn't mean to say that. It's like I was already too far in. I was like, I can't take it back.
Chameleon, come.
You're so
Did we get like molested by the chameleon or something?
No, he just stole some gold from a cart and said, "I don't know why I'm here," and then went back to this
Oh,
castle.
okay.
I'm going back to the castle. But how he said is like, you. He's doing it with it.
He took Lysol, he sprayed it inside his mouth. He's gonna die. He's dying.
So close. I was so
You
close
guys
to
are
a
being
session
watched by
with
the
no
chameleon
food.
man.
Dying. He has cancer.
I decided to fondle somebody's sack.
Maybe next episode.
Hopefully.
just.
It's all fine.
Can I rob one more person on the way?
It's all cum.
I choose to rob one more person before I hit the castle.
Okay, make it. Who are you robbing?
Just some random dude off the street.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
I'm sitting on
I haven't got that, like,
I got an
6
8.
episodes.
So it's
Yeah.
plus 7. Correct. Well, I'm actually
15.
15.
It's still higher. You go through.
So
kind
now
of-
I got 2 sacks on my back.
You kind of put your finger, you slip your finger in through the rope that holds that coin purse to the belt, and it just unslips, and as it's falling, you use your little pinky to grab the rope.
I just ripped their belt
Oh,
off.
okay.
Their pants fall. I just run off with the money.
He goes, huh?
Huh. My nuts are free. I like my nuts. My fat, juicy balls.
Do you feel empowered right
We've already
now?
gone down a
Oh, look at
slippery
that. Nathan's
slope.
not saying shit about that.
We're going down a slippery slope here, boys.
Going to my slippery balls.
I literally just wanted to take a bath. Like, I just wanted to.
Yeah, I did cock and ball out.
It's not my
for
fault the
long.
iguana man is coming after you guys.
Also known as
Chameleon.
Come on in, Raper Kids.
Alright, now I finally make it to the castle.
Yeah, you
Make it
can.
past
You go
the
across.
guards.
You have a smaller coin purse and a larger sack. You kind of go up
Can
to
I
the.
just put the coin purse in the sack?
Yeah, you put the coin purse in your sack. Walk up to the guards.
Can I? Alright, now I gotta figure out.
Yeah, you gotta figure out your way into this one, buddy.
Hey, so did a party of a couple of idiots come through here?
I
think, what was her name? Athena?
Justin, I hope you.
She was with a group of
Yes.
some guys, yeah.
They
I was
did.
with them. I just kind of wandered off and explored your nice town.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a persuasion check for that one.
All right.
And I'm gonna have to give you disadvantage on it. That's
That's disadvantage because I got a sack on my back. Yeah.
and you're dressed like a
Whole
hoodlum.
sack on your back.
So they don't even recognize you.
A 17, a plus 7.
It's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you gotta roll twice.
You have to roll
Oh.
twice to take the lower number.
Pick the lower
No!
number.
Please let there be
No,
a
it's funny,
Not a
no.
good explanation.
18. I still pass.
And I got a 21.
It still checks. I get to get through the gate. They can't do anything about that.
Tales and Taverns, the show where you he kind of looks at you. He goes, "Well, you have the same filth and demeanor as them, so I wouldn't put it past. Just don't try not to steal anything and start any trouble, all right?"
Oh, don't worry. Nothing will be taken. I
Ah.
promise.
Okay. Just come into I hate this. I hate my job. He just opens his gate up, and you just kind of waltz in there, happy
Just
little
takes
boy
a
with your
boot.
sack.
I'll
Yeah,
take
just
that with me.
steals a feather.
Where's Athena?
She was in the hot tub, away from you.
Oh.
Wait, is the chameleon man watching her too?
No, he was just watching the. He was
Why
just
is
watching the
you
men.
guys?
He was watching the
Nah,
men.
man, the chameleon was watching us.
He was watching the
man.
men.
Yeah.
He was into us.
The
dude.
chameleon when he was listening to his majestic music.
goes
Sit in your
Monetization.
fucking seat, will you?
Come.
Well, there goes our sponsor, boys.
Nah, they love
Too late.
They love us. They don't love me.
Um,
What does that mean?
So that means they would lead me to the bathroom. Is
you go through to the front door.
there anywhere I can drop this sack?
I'm gonna drop my sack on your face if you don't knock it off. I want to fucking get this over with.
Look, I got a sack full of gold here. I need somewhere to put this. This thing is crushing my shoulder.
Are
Where did
you-
you get the sack of gold?
You see
I
this
stole it from
this
somebody.
large orc? Are you here to deliver this as an offering?
I can offer a good portion of this, yes. I just need somewhere else to put the rest of it.
No, he said he stole it.
No, he said he was
Borrowed it. Borrowed.
You're not here, babe.
You weren't there. I
He's
robbed a
at
cart.
the front door of the castle. You're inside of
Oh!
Dude, I robbed the cart
No,
while
no,
you were gone. I robbed like 2 people.
Let's just get to the Franking king. Franking.
Well, I'm trying to get past, but I can't get to you where you guys are.
Lay
Right?
down your
Lay out a fat sack on my fat juicy nuts and just
it. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, he said he's gonna.
This has been a roller
It's an
coaster.
offering. You already got past the first gate. Make persuasion with advantage.
All right, so I got a disadvantage on this one too.
No, you got advantage on this one.
No, you take the highest.
I swear to God, if you get
Give me something good.
I heard that.
Yeah, the echo of Crid's delicious voice.
What? I got a 4 and a 3. You gotta be kidding me. Wait,
So what's your
plus? Wait, what am I doing?
He has 11.
11, yeah.
well?
So far, anytime you've been a rogue, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you don't. You have
You roll like a 2 and a 2 on a stealth attack somehow.
Oh no, we got like 7.
Worse than me.
But he said he was gonna offer some.
Yeah, I was gonna offer some.
That's why I give you advantage.
And
You still fail.
No, they're gonna take half of it anyway.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
I guess we could take attacks, and then the rest can go inside. Just
Look,
don't.
I'm willing to give half of it, but I just need somewhere to put this, man. My shoulder's aching. Please, someone. I just need to put my sack down. The sack is full of gold. For please.
Can I become a gunslinger?
Why?
His sack is weighing him down.
What do I do?
Just take half.
I've never been this lost. I've never been this lost. We gotta get to the king, though. We gotta get to the king.
Whoa. If I gotta throw this at the king and queen, I will gladly throw the sack.
Can we see them actually? Like,
Do they
can we actually
exist?
go see them? Like, do they even exist anymore?
I just throw it.
Can we just fucking see them?
He goes. Oh, he goes. All
I
right.
just throw this sack full of gold and money.
When-
I thought it's
When you're inside.
Fuck your sack! Fuck your sack!
When you're inside, hand this directly to the guards at the top of the stairs. The main
gonna rob me,
staircase.
are they?
No. They will put it in the right place where it belongs, and
Perfect.
then you can leave.
Well, I still gotta meet up with my party.
Oh,
They're here in the king.
are the dirty people that came in?
Yeah, they're the other dirty people.
Excuse me, I look.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Don't mind them. I was dragged in with them.
He kind of goes like, "I'm
Dragging
just,
yourself in
Shut
here.
your stupid ass tongue up.
just go inside. Just
Thank you.
go inside. Please, just shut up and go inside.
This is amazing. Thank you, Greg.
I hate commoners."
Then I gotta try to fit the sack.
Yeah, now you gotta go. You go through the door.
Get stuck.
Get your fat sack going through, looking almost
Oh,
like Santa.
discount Santa Claus.
Yeah, I was gonna say Santa.
Santa with his fat
As
sack.
you go inside, you see people dancing around and everything. And as you look up at the top
I
step,
would like
you
to
see
get a fat sack.
you see your friends come out pristinely clean out of this room. This chameleon-looking fellow in a tuxedo following after them. Wonderful. This was a
A
very
gleam in his eyes. He looks upon us in lust. Sorry.
the anime. The
Oh my god.
The Argonian man.
he looks upon you.
Eyes. Joshua.
He goes, yes. The blue elf, the blue elf,
7 minutes.
the blue elf from before. Join us. Are they all clean and ready? Yes, sir. They are all clean and they are good. They are good.
I saw him see my sack.
All right. Well. All right. You ready to sing the king and the queen?
I hate all of them so much.
He looks across at you. You ready to see the king and queen?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
All right.
How's it going?
Opens up the large door. You see Joshua at the base of the castle with this large sack in his hand, kind of waving to you guys.
Hey.
Do we have to confiscate him? Is he?
No, he's with us.
Oh. He's filthy.
I was told there was like 2 guards I had to hand this to.
Oh, yes, the donations right up here.
Oh, perfect.
You kind of up the stairs.
Boss fight.
Falls down.
And then as you get to the top of the steps, he goes, "I will see that for you."
Don't forget to tell him you're
Here
on
you go.
key part.
I'll just take half of
that.
it.
Okay.
Here's the half for you guys.
He just dips it all over the floor. Yes. Thank you very much, common man.
I'll take the rest.
Yeah. He's kind of.
That's what
You partition man.
You pompous. You pompous.
He just kind of starts scooping it up. He just go inside. Just go see the king and queen. I hate them.
It just starts going.
Living is a
downstairs.
chore. He kind of scoops everything into a pile. As you guys go through the big doors, and you step inside, and sitting in front of you on their royal thrones are King Salik Aranan, this beautiful white-feathered birdman with these kind of blue tint to the tip of his wings.
Oh yeah, Cheech had covered my sword up with like my bedroll or whatever.
Here, we'll just put it in the sack.
Yeah.
Just put it in my sack.
And then you step inside, you also see a rather
I have a big
pink-hued...
sack, dude.
Hey! What's it? You see a rather enough of the sacks, bro. I see one every day. I don't have to hurry about it too.
Sacks.
You know.
You see this kind of like pink-hued, feathered, female bird person as well.
Just like.
No, this is the queen. Queen Kicha, as she kind of sits right next to the king. Standing right at the throne next are the elven man with the stupid haircut that resembles Athena's appearance now. And on the other side is another Aarakocra, another bird person, but instead of like a eagle, it's more of an owl. King Salik. And then Queen Kicha. You know them, from your life in Calum. He kind of stands up and he goes, I wasn't expecting company. What is this pleasurable occasion?
We need to know what these are.
You see Athena open her mouth and you go,
No, I'm so... Okay, you don't understand. The fate of the world is in these things, and we need to know what they are, and I've traveled across 2 continents with that. This one sometimes gets on my nerves. I'm worried about that one, and I love this one. Please, tell us what these are.
Is there a place I can put my sack?
his eyes widen.
I just stand there and just like, okay.
Sir, I don't think you realize what you are holding in your hands right now.
No, we don't. That's the whole
We
thing.
just told you. That's why we're here.
I have spent life since youth searching to see if these things are truly what they are.
Right, tuck it away.
Yes, certainly.
Has a spasm.
You see behind him this giant window. You see behind the giant window, behind him is a humongous tree, just massive tree, like almost half the size of the castle itself. And the castle is this huge thing. It's this big tree just growing. It has this radiant gold light shimmering off of it.
That's sick.
As he steps down off of his throne to come to you, as you see Master.
Oh boy.
No.
Master Roshi. Mr.
Anderson.
Anyway, the elven master that stands at the right hand. Sir, are these people to be trusted? I don't know about the people, but I know about what they hold. Think about this. I have been searching for these things since I was 11 years old. I read about them in the book, and they awakened my mind to the possibility of what the world can hold. And I've been searching for these relics, and now they're in the hand. They're in the hand. You see, he gets a little bit choked up. He turns to you. These star points. May I see them, please?
Take them.
He holds them. Did you give the one with the J on it to him, or did you have it yourself?
I have it myself.
Okay. There's 5 of them. Well, there's 4 here, and then there's one in the book, right? There's one that's embedded in the book. Do you have the book? Okay. He goes, did you not find all of them?
Do you need all of them, or?
Well, no, I was just curious if you have all of them. That would change the way that this works.
I think we have all.
We have all.
There's 6.
There's 6.
Yes.
And these are 4 right here.
Let me dig through the sack real quick.
my house. I think it belongs to a friend of mine.
He kind of like claps his hands. 2 guards run up with a table and place it in front of him. Put a a red velvet kind of tarp over the table, and he places them down very gently. If you would place that down here, please. There's 5 of them.
Yeah.
He just stares for a second, just like almost no emotion in his face. You know, these are supposed to be the points of a collective star. A star that once came, and he looks behind him, from the tree of life itself. He points, and if you kind of look closely, there is a piece of wood that is a 6-point star that's missing from the tree. He goes, I must explain to you a story quickly.
Please. I don't know if they are.
Many, many years ago, when I had just first stepped into becoming king, I had 2 wonderful genies. As he takes a oil lamp, very well decorated with gold and silver, and places it on the table and rubs it. As this blue-skinned genie with this very like white stark hair comes out and white beard, he's wearing kind of like this. It's like almost like a leather satchel across his belt with multiple pockets in it, and he just steps out. Master, what do you wish? Nothing right now, Borealis. Nothing. I had 2 wonderful genies that did everything I wanted. They were brothers. You see Borealis, his face stern. My brother. Yes, but what I wanted to say was, Borealis here and his brother, Stratus, they both worked for me and was a conduit between me and Akadi directly. But Stratus got jealous of his brother. For his brother was more wise, intelligent, keen than he was. And so he decided to stage a revolt against not only his brother, but against Calum as a whole, trying to take over and rule for himself. He felt, why is a puny humanoid ruling when a genie could do so much better? Little did he know, the genies were a gift from the gods to us royalty. And they pick who's the next royal. So really, we are both in charge. He got upset, brainwashed, and turned our army against us. And we fought valiantly. We ended up winning. And Borealis here took his brother, and with a very powerful wish, banished him into the deepest pit of Batillus, where he was tormented for 1,001 years. Or so it is said. He is supposed to be tormented right now, as we speak. But I know Stratus. I don't think he'd be able to stay in there and be tortured. I think he escaped. I think the cataclysm was his fault, as a way of revolting back against us. You see, these star points here were the only thing that was able to keep the genies loyal. It was basically the pendant that we were given by the gods. Yeah. You see, each of us received one. The Queen of Lympha, the Queen of Stagnum, King of Batillus, and me. I received 2 because I had 2 genies. And then the 6th one went to, well, we don't really talk about him anymore.
Exodus?
How do you know that?
Wild hunch?
Yes. He was midway between God and man, and so he was gifted it so that his land was not overtaken in peril. Exodus is the god deity of Fraxinus, which is the land of ash. It actually borders us between Batillus. But yes, you're correct. These star points, when connected together, basically kept the genies in line. But you see, one night, these 2 treants came. One of them stole the points from the tree, which at the time was just a regular tree that we had. It was just a beautiful tree that we kept the pendant in for safety. He went and nabbed it because it looked beautiful, and Stratus instantly lost his mind, went evil, went crazy. But his brother helped us fight. You see, Stratus and his brother Borealis, good and evil, the 2 treant brothers, who you have actually heard of this story before, One good, one evil. One fought with us. One ran away with the pendant in hand. As everything was died down and Stratus was banished, the little tree in here that fought so valiantly was blessed by the gods themselves and became Zemdonis, as he points to the giant tree. The tree of life.
You got to go hit on a tree.
Is it a cute tree?
It's massive. It's nice. It's beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous tree.
Is it thick?
That means
It's a tree.
Yeah, but it's the tree.
It's a tree. It's a tree.
Justin, please.
It's a tree. I can't.
Please, I want to know if the tree is thick.
And his brother was cursed into becoming a hideous creature. This amalgamation of branches and vines that stick out.
Is that why you got that tree, or is that just coincidence?
Stop it.
It is.
Oh,
It
you
is.
That's cool.
I was winning for you. But you see, his brother was turned to a hideous creature, just this round floating ball of roots and
Isn't that the tree we saw
Oh, the
at the Bullywugs place?
what do you think?
So does this tree happen to have like a face and it's kind of like?
Yes. I didn't get to see much of it, but I would imagine that's what it looked like.
We've been inside it. We found him in it.
I spoke to it actually.
He was inside of the
We
Yeah,
found
of
him there.
Zemular. So Zemdonis, the good tree, Zemular, the bad tree. Basically what I'm saying. These star points were keeping all the genies. Okay, it was stolen from the tree. Zemdonis became the new tree that now is protective, but has that still insignia. And we've been waiting to get these points back. But I fear if... I don't know. You see, if Stratus is wandering around, these points altogether could realistically bring him back to a submissive state.
So how do we put these guys together?
There is a very specific spell that must be cast that not even I know.
Who knows it?
Third song.
Next up, a squad full of his eyes. I don't know.
I don't know.
There is a very powerful wizard who he resides in Stagnum. I believe his name is Jagael, if I'm not mistaken.
Jagael.
Yes. He knows of this just extremely important and pertinent spell. It can be used to bring these 6 back together. I don't know how to get it out of the book. I don't even know how it got in the book. But it must be extracted from the book.
So do we have all the pieces with us?
You do? He found the last piece. You have the 4 that were with you, the one that's embedded in the book after Samandria went missing.
Where's the other one?
Where's the
6th one?
Oh, he gave it on the table. It's the one that had the J tag on it.
Oh,
okay.
You
So now
said.
all
So where
6.
do we need to go next?
Stagnum. If you want,
Stagnum?
that's Stagnum. That whole region is Stagnum.
So Silex?
That's exactly what I meant, bro.
So
I am.
We need to go.
He
visit.
knows the lore better than I do, and I
We-
created it.
We need to go visit my school.
I apologize.
Really?
Is your school?
Yep.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
Where's your school at? Oh.
However, I am very, very worried. Here's the only problem with that. He looks at you, and he kind of casts something. You have an angelic sense about you. Celestial, even. Do you know a woman? Well, she was a woman. Now she's become a hideous, god-destroying fiend named Calypso.
do. That is my mother.
Many twists and turns today, my friends. And you are setting out to stop her, I'm assuming.
Yes. And take it from my sister, who she took.
I believe that reuniting these pendants will not only bring more peace and order to the genies, because I have heard things of some genies getting out of hand, but also might be the power you need with the Tree of Life to reach Calypso. I don't know how you came upon these incredible artifacts. I don't know. I studied them for my life. I've found them in this tree. They were missing and they've been gone ever since. And now you just have them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Well, I must not keep you any further. Do you have any questions for me before we depart?
I definitely do.
Do you possibly have anything that can help us in our travels, or are you unavailable to really?
Yes, you will definitely need things.
Like what?
Weaponry.
Well, yes, we have weapons. I got this.
This might be a long
What would be the best
shot,
way there?
But
From?
do you know the
best way there from here?
What if we went from the Spineless Woods?
I do. I only know of Akadi because I speak directly to her through Borealis. Akadi has been growing weary lately. Her power has not been at its height, at its peak.
We can exit.
And because of that, she has not been able to stop Calypso the way that she obviously could, being the queen of the gods. I don't know about the rest of the gods, however. But I do sense a bit of her in you. I do. Something about it.
I do have another question. Is there a way to enter the Spindlewoods? Do you know?
Spindlewoods.
Yes, that's actually where we're at.
Yes, every minor region has a way of entering into the Spindlewoods through a system of portals. They usually are dug inside of a tree or in a pile of ash on the floor, depending on where you go, in a dune. They're not easy to find, but I'm sure that people of your stature and incredible talent could find a way to make it there.
Do you have connections in the Spindlewoods at all?
Or do not.
Do you have some crazy ass magic to just take us straight to Silex? I mean, trying to save the world, right?
Yes, no, I it's not that I don't want to. I have to think of who here can do it.
I'll give you extra gold.
Oh, I don't need that. Look at me.
You can have some more.
Imagine offering gold to a king.
It's like
Of a
offering gold to
nation.
Here's
Yeah.
a piece of silver.
That's like giving the president $20.
Here's $5.
Just for you, in case
Okay.
you need this.
Go buy yourself
Don't go
some
spending it all now.
Before you go anywhere, speak to Nada Dyron. She is our sergeant of the army. She controls the entire army. She's a bit of a how you say, firework of a personality, but she will give you the gear and the training that you need. Then head deep into town, past the large fountain that depicts me. I'm just gonna get around. And into one of the small shacks. There is a rather small man in there, I believe of gnomish or halfling descent, that has an incredible sense of magic. I believe if anyone could do a teleportation, it would be him.
Alright. We'll head to Notadiron first, and then what is this man's name that you want us to go and see?
Something like Velnor.
Wonderful. We'll go and see him after then.
I've only seen him a couple times. I see so many people every day. I apologize.
I'm just so important. I'm so important.
No, I apologize. I don't want to be off my rocker.
I think it would be wisest if you were to hold on to the star.
Sir Adanan, if you would please. You see this large, very, very kind of large, white, Arctic-looking owl man step up. Yes, Archibald. I do suggest that if you are going to see Sergeant Dyron, that you bring her an offering of sorts. She loves gifts, and she would be ecstatic and teach you a secret. A secret.
What?
I don't know.
What does she like?
Oh no, I know what to give her. I pull out the acorns that are that if you brew them right, you can cast Revivify. I'll give her some of these. Some of these nuts.
And that no.
That's how we're
That's where we end our campaign.
That was amazing.
That's the campaign.
Didn't even have to kill my mother. Let's go.
So easy.
No,
This is a decent nuts joke and it ended the whole conflict.
That's how we won. That's how we win.
The Sarge actually keeps together just.
These nuts.
He kind of, you see, Salik kind of goes over them and does another spell. Ooh, there's a magical source. I'm sure she would like these. If not for magic means, then she probably will get hungry. But yes, that's a good one. Thank you, Archibald.
I have some dust.
As he steps back into his position. Well, right out the leftmost door, you will find Sergeant Dyron. And she will give you what you need.
Well, you can give her your nuts, and hopefully that'll make her not piece of.
They're pretty nice nuts.
I do like the look of your nuts.
They are good nuts.
I'm not complaining about it. Yeah? Yes, I'm so excited.
It's hard to say that without laughing.
And as the lot of you... Oh, really quickly. I never caught any names. First, give me names, and then give me what you call yourselves as a group.
Wait, what?
Bumble and more.
Your name. Just give me your name.
My name is Ryak.
Okay, Sir, what is your name?
Joshua.
Sir, Gartenfeld. Frank Lumen. Zanley. Okay, I'll remember that. I'll try. I don't know. I'll try to remember. But give me a name that you call so I can remember your group in case I have to mention you to someone.
The Wandering Stars. What do we name
The Wandering Stars.
Stars.
That's because you have the one and you have the.
Plus one.
That's a pretty good one, buddy. I do enjoy that very much.
No.
Well,
Totally underrated.
best of luck.
Thank you. Stars.
Let me give you something before you leave. He kind of goes back to his throne and opens up the seat to have like a small chest compartment. And he takes out 2 stones. And they remind you, Frank, of the stones that Ten Rinken gave you. But instead of humanoid faces, they're Aarakocra faces. Like eagle heads. And he goes, anytime you need to summon me, he gives you 1 stone and he keeps the other. We can be in touch for anything you may need about these stars.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Of course, of course. Well, Sergeant Dyron shall be awaiting you. Archibald, let her know that they are coming. Certainly. He runs out of the room.
What's up with your chameleon, man?
In the corner, just hunched over.
Hacking off in the corner.
But as the lot of you, the Wandering Stars, now know it's your next mission in place to hopefully branch into saving multiple parts of this world. And you go to see Sergeant Dyron. That is where we'll end session for today.
That was a lot of fun. That was fun.
Oh my god, I sent you.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We love to see you. We'll be back next week with episode 14. And we will see you then. Bye-bye.